Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next session of the Mariguard Mercenaries. Before we get into everything, let's go ahead and get a recap from one of our players for a point of inspiration. Emily, is it up to you?
Emily's recap. So
Hi.
we started our new arc, and met our new team members. We kind of we lost a couple of characters, and then we said hello to some new ones. Um, we met Renata, the kind of like gaunt and like apparently frail looking, but also like clad in heavy armor, life cleric. Arya, the human rogue, that's kind of like shadowing our new bard, whose name is Guy, who is kind of like plain looking, but also like very cool and has a very pretty but very forgettable face. Um, we kind of like all met each other. A couple of us had met each other before, and so we kind of like meshed for our first adventure together. Spring was assigned as leader of the team, and we kind of spread around our sending sheets so we can, just in case the same thing that happened to us the first time doesn't happen to us again. We did a little bit of shopping at Sekka's, and we were requisitioned some potions of water breathing because our mission is going to take us underwater. Um, Aaron just straight up bought a diamond outright, and the rest of us all went in on another one. So we now have 2 diamonds of revivification. And we also got a whole bunch of health potions and the like to kind of stock up. We had a little side quest where we ate ice cream, and that was adorable. And then we got to our quest giver, Vale Thorn, who was telling us about our job on the that we were looking for a ship called the Azure Fang, which was a vessel that had been lost for about a week, had been captained by a person called Dane Voss, um, and that he was looking. They were looking for um, some sort of they were a like explorers guild that was looking in some like ancient ruins that had been glowing golden under the sea, and were this kind of like really interesting curiosity that we're not supposed to tell anybody about these like ancient divine ruins because other people would be interested and would want to maybe kind of like claim their territory instead of just the explorers being able to actually like explore and kind of like get their get their bearings on whatever this is and do some research. Um, it seems unlikely that Voss had been turned pirate and had just sort of like taken the goods and left, but we weren't sure what happened to them, so we were assigned to go report on the team and see what had happened to them. Um, the Collegium is like funding this for exploration and told us about a whole bunch of monstrosities that we could have run into, that there was like all kinds of stuff that could have happened to them in the deep. We weren't sure what, but we were supposed to find out what happened. They had assigned a vessel to us called the Water Witch, um, which we like immediately kind of like went onto. He was captained by a person called Captain Naga, who seemed like a little haunted, and then immediately called Arya out for being a little haunted, which Arya seemed like kind of offended by slash uncomfortable with. Um, Aaron enlisted Scythe as his gossip buddy, and we were introduced to Vespa, the ship's snake, that Arya immediately wanted to make friends with, and like went and killed some mice so she could hang out with the snake. Um, Aaron also had a really tense but interesting conversation with this beautiful and mysterious demon woman that we like out of character kind of discovered was his patron, but didn't really like tell any of us what was really going on. And she seemed to imply that there was like some strange thing happening on the ship, that there was like some mystery that we could solve or unravel. And kind of pointed him in the direction of someone that hears things, which we imagine is ended up eventually being Arya, but he didn't know that until after he like had this flustered conversation with Guy. This is where my notes start to run out. Um, we did find out a couple of things about the Water Witch, including the fact that it used to be a fighting ship that was now kind of like um, respect to be kind of more of a just like a trade ship. Really weird that there are apparently no ghosts on it that Arya has kind of been able to tap into. Um, and they don't have guns anymore because they're a merchant vessel. Um, we had our first kind of like difficulty with our mission came when it wasn't totally clear where our ruins were supposed to be. And so Scythe went on a little detour and went and swam down and talked to some critters to try to help us triangulate where we were supposed to be going. We eventually did find the place. Sorry, this is the part where I didn't take a bunch of notes. We did eventually find our place and went down in the diving bell, and actually did like end up right over two different shipwrecks. I think we discovered that one of them was indeed the Azure Fang, and then there was another shipwreck that was also down there that was not one that we were used to. We had just started poking around a little bit, and there were a whole bunch of dead sailors that seemed to have died like in like a mask of fright. It wasn't in that, so that was really scary, but we couldn't quite figure out like why that was. And then as soon as there was like a particular thing that we touched. I can't remember what it was exactly, but there was something that somebody touched that made all of the dead bodies kind of
It
like
was a
rise.
necklace
I think it
on
was
one
a
of the
necklace. It was
bodies.
like a necklace, a locket, or something like that.
It was a medallion. Scythe
medallion.
took a medallion off a body.
What was the symbol on it?
I don't know if we know.
It
Um,
looked like an 8-pointed star with chains around it.
Right, and I think no one was able to. It wasn't like a religious symbol.
Cool. So Scythe reached for the medallion, and then all of the scary bodies rose up in a very undead way, and now we have rolled initiative about it.
No, we haven't rolled initiative, but we're about to.
Or I guess we're about to roll initiative about it.
Well done. Well done with the recap. As we go ahead and go to the scene of the situation. Scythe, the instant you took this medallion, as I described, the form in front of you animated. And it is as though the water suddenly filled with murk. It is muddy and misty down here. Suddenly your vision is limited. And it is difficult to actually see any farther than 30 feet around any of you.
Well, that sucks.
I'd like everybody to roll initiative as this individual in front of you, Scythe, that you suspect is Captain Dane, looks at you with the medallion in your hand. You're not meant to take it. City. We were to see the city. That's what he says to you. Arya. The ocean floor stirs around you, this murk surging up all over the place. And as it does, you see these strange, at once, maybe we're healthy, sailors' corpses arise from the soil. But they don't look like typical undead. As they stand, your eye seems to trick you as they flicker between a semblance of what they looked like whole. As if you're seeing their own memory of what they looked like. And then they are back to these drowned wrecks of bodies. And Arya, you go first. So what do you do?
Yeah, Arya hesitates. As she sees them whole and then undead and then whole and then undead. And I'm actually gonna hold action to shoot when somebody else attacks.
Okay, you hold your action to attack. Scythe, the body that was opposite this one that just spoke to you, whips around its hands lurching forwards towards you and sees the medallion in your hands. Its undead, cold white fingers flickering back to living form draws a cutlass as you would expect any sailor to. And as it winds it up, it slashes towards you, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
You're muted, so.
Sorry, 1 second. I hit the wrong button. I have to get back to my
Oh, take your time.
wisdom save.
That's a good roll.
Yeah, that's not bad for side.
20.
Annie.
Okay, you take 3 points of psychic damage as your gaze can't help but focus on the living form of this individual as he moves towards you, and then you see through it, flashing back to this corpse, this drowned man, with barnacles and seaweed gathering on their flesh, digging into the bone as it reaches towards you. And it's going to strike you. And I believe a 26 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. All right. You do take 8 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And 8 points of necrotic.
That should satisfy my hold.
You cannot actually see the one attacking Scythe.
Oh, I can't? Okay.
Scythe is...
Yeah, because this is the hole, right?
Yeah, Scythe is in the hole
Oh,
in
okay.
the ship.
I
You're
thought-
on the ground.
I thought it was on... I thought they were on the deck. Sorry. Never mind.
Yeah, Scythe described going down into the deck to look at the situation, so
Yeah.
she's actually in
Yeah.
there.
A little bit.
Okay. Sorry, I just had forgotten that.
No worries. He's going to attack you again. Okay, that's less. That's an 18 to hit. Does that hit you, Scythe? Okay.
She nodded.
18. My our AC is currently 17.
That's 7 bludgeoning damage
Right?
and 4 necrotic damage. And that is that drowned one's turn. Next, Arya, you see suddenly emerging from out of the misty, foggy, muddy darkness is another one of these drowned sailors. And this one, as it comes out of the just murk, you just hear like the strange voice coming from this drowned one. We were chosen. We were chosen. And as you hear that, I need you to make a wisdom save. You're the only one that hears it, even though Guy is right there looking at this drowned person. Okay. That is not awesome, I'm afraid. Arya, you are frightened, and you take 7 points of psychic damage. You are frightened until the drown's next turn. However, you watch as it runs up to Guy, and that would trigger your held action to attack if you'd like to.
Yeah. What does frightened do?
Frightened means you cannot move any closer to the target that you are frightened of. You can move parallel to them or away from them. Also, all of your attacks are at disadvantage so long as the creature that you're frightened of is in your view.
Oh, damn.
He's scared.
Okay. I'm gonna attack anyways.
Okay, sure. Roll your attack at disadvantage.
Yeah.
A weapon of certain death. Short bow. 16. That hits.
Okay.
You do not get sneak attack because of disadvantage, but
Yeah. And
you do hit. Okay.
It does apply Vex to him.
Will you please describe to me what Vex does?
If I hit a creature with my short bow and deal damage to it, I have advantage on my next attack roll against that creature before the end of my turn. Although, I probably have disadvantage anyways. Or maybe it cancels out to normal, whatever.
It becomes a straight roll.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You deal 9 damage to this individual. The arrow kind of sinking into its flesh with a horrible noise. All right. That was your reaction. The drawn one, up to you, Guy, is going to try and hit you with... It's not a cutlass. It's like a weird club this one's wielding as it swings it at you.
Ow.
That's a 20 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay. That's 6 points of bludgeoning
Okay.
and 3 points of necrotic.
Did I just take that? Okay, there we go. Hang on.
I think the next one misses with a 15.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay. Next. Arya, behind you, you hear the murk stir as another drowned approaches. And this one's going to go right underneath the dive belt and run right up to Arya. And it's just going to come out swinging. Arya, does a 19 hit you? Arya?
Yes.
Okay.
I was looking for it.
No worries. You take 7 points of bludgeoning.
Oh, I should have half that damage with Uncanny Dodge, right?
You can have the whole, like, all the damage you're about to take from this attack, which you should wait to hear, because it's another 7 points of
Okay.
necrotic as well.
So 14.
Half it.
But then half, so 7, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
7 total.
Okay.
And then it's going to swing again. That doesn't hit. That was an 11. Next. Renata. You see these shambling undead creatures run across the deck. Their legs unsteady, and yet at the same time appearing perfectly proficient at moving across the deck of a ship. It's like
Are
you're
they
watching...
walking or
Yeah.
swimming?
They're walking. It's
Or
as
in
though
the
they're...
water.
Correct. You are right.
Ah!
It runs up to you as if it is running across the deck of its own ship. And as it does, as it runs up to you, this one says, "No stowaways aboard!" And he is going to demand a wisdom save of you, Renata.
Okay. Um,
24. In the moment that he says that, you get a glimpse of, like, the memory of this individual who at one point was, like, balding with a blonde, like, the classic horseshoe of hair and a cutlass in his hands on a, like, behind a sunny sky on the ocean surface, yelling that at a stowaway on board the ship. This is a memory that you're reliving for a moment.
Mhm.
And yet, suddenly you're clashed back into this drowned individual running up to you, and you take 2 points of psychic damage.
No.
And he
Oh,
swings
wait.
his cutlass at you.
Never mind. Sorry. I was thinking of something else.
Okay. That's a 12 to hit.
No.
And then he swings again. That's a dirty 20.
That's my armor.
Okay. You take 9 points of bludgeoning
Ow.
and 6 points of necrotic.
Oh, guys, I don't have a lot of hit points.
That's that drowned one's turn. Next, this one. Aaron, you see this one that's down on the seabed suddenly begin to crawl its way up the side of the ship, and it's looking at you. And as it does, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Hit this guy down here? I thought, damn, he's just walking away from us, Arya, like we're nothing.
Don't take it
You
personally.
saw how pretty Aaron is.
That's a natural 20, so you succeed. You watch, again, as a flickering of memory, you see this sailor who was a dwarf proficiently and athletically just pulling his way up the side of the ship on these pikes that were once poked into the side of the ship as if he was boarding it. And then he reaches up and grabs at your leg. And it's going to be an athletics contest, but you do take 6 points of psychic damage. So please, you can roll me athletics or acrobatics here, but you need to beat a 21.
Huh?
You can choose athletics or acrobatics.
I heard you. I just didn't like the number.
I'm sorry.
All right. Hold on. Let's see.
I'll try to roll worse next time.
Yeah, please do. All right, jeez. Acrobatics.
5. You are yanked off the side of the ship and pulled down to the waterbed as he uses the rest of his movement to pull you down. Except as he does, he keeps going down.
Uh-oh.
His feet sink into the sea floor, and you find your ankles and knees. You are pulling into the ground. And then he's going to use his second attack to clobber you with a cudgel.
Rude.
That's a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. However, you are grappled, and your movement is 0, and you are stuck in the ground for the moment.
Mm.
It might be a little alarming. Where's the grapple? They moved it. There it is. Okay.
How dare they?
It's in the ground.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. Spring! Wisdom save as this drowned one runs up to you.
This, I don't have good wisdom.
Sorry.
No, it's good. It's terrifying.
Okay.
14 is not very good.
Well, you succeed.
Oh.
So you take 4 points of psychic damage, and you see a vision of a rainy, terrible thunderstorm as this individual who's charging towards you looks like a half-elf with like stark black hair long behind him as he's running up to you, and he says, "This isn't your ship, get off!" And as he swings his blade at you,
It's Aaron.
that's a 24 to hit.
Me.
Okay. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage and 5 points of necrotic. And then he slashes again and misses with a 10. All right. Aaron. It's your turn.
Okay. All right. I'm going to tell you something, Echo. I don't like what you did there. All right? I'm not a fan. All right. I
didn't
roll a
do
nat
it.
20.
The drowned ones
And
did
then quicksand fuckery occurs as a reward.
it. Look, we're on the same side, okay? I want you to beat
I
these
know.
two.
I understand. I don't want to be grappled.
That's
No,
fair, yeah.
I don't.
You can
don't.
use an
wait, let's
action
all
to
try.
escape if you like.
I think I might do something easier than that. I think I'm gonna use a. Ooh, that's right. I can't cast 2 spells in one turn.
Yes, you can.
Okay, then I'm gonna attempt to cast bonus action Misty Step. My way the hell out.
Roll a
of there.
spellcasting check, please. DC 12.
Don't fail me now. Ability check spellcasting. No, I can't click it. I gotta roll naturally.
You gotta do math in your head.
Oh, not math rocks.
You succeed.
You did it.
You cast
Okay.
Misty Step. Where are you going?
Misty Step has to be somewhere in sight, right? It does. Occupied space so you can see. I am at the. Can I see the top of the ship? Can I get back up?
So you're
I got pulled
underwater.
out of the
You
ground.
can Misty Step to just 30 feet ahead above yourself. You're in the water. It's not like you fall as
Okay.
if you're in the air.
If I go 30 feet up, will I be able to see in the hole to see what's happening to side there? Because I was right behind her initially.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Can I get it?
I'm going to give you a
PT.
probably.
Okay, you know what? Actually, I will go 30 feet up.
Okay.
Just
You are
straight
now
up.
30 feet up. You're no longer grappled because you literally teleport out of the drowned one's hand. And you are no longer
Okay.
in the seabed. As
Okay.
I need you to roll me a perception check real quick.
Yes.
Because you're 30 feet up, which means that the ocean floor is now difficult to see for you. with all the murk and mud that's suddenly floating. All right. What you see is where you were, the soil that's closing in where your feet were, golden light seems to flash up from the sand.
Oh,
That's all you see with an 8.
okay. All right. All right. Well, then I will. I think what I'll do is I will use my action. You know what? I think I trust my new best friend Scythe because we're besties now.
You do see Scythe right in front of this horrible-looking guy.
I know. But Renata, did you say you got messed up though? Would you have looked messed up? Like how? Like not bloodied?
She was half health.
Okay.
She is a very frail woman.
If you
She
look
took a
messed
beating.
up,
She do.
Aaron would have turned on that. So instead of Scythe, I'm gonna help Scythe, who probably does not look messed. I'm assuming Scythe, you don't look messed up at all from that little bit. So make sure.
She looks a
Okay.
little messed up, but she's got a lot more health
Can
than.
handle her own. Okay, sweet. Then what I'll do is Aaron will turn and it will look down. It'll see Renata looking messed up and actually look concerned. As concerned as an aloof fuckboy can.
She sees it.
She does not. All right, I don't want that.
I perceive it.
It's camouflaged concern. Okay, it's I don't know.
I
I
have
don't
a
have the
22
word,
passive
okay?
insight. It's okay.
Yeah, okay, fine. Yes,
I'll
probably
hold you
see
later.
It. All right, you probably see it. So, and then I will Eldritch Blast the one that is going after. Try to, if I pass my spellcasting check.
You
Believe.
need to make that roll. DC 12.
Yep. I tried to click the button again that doesn't click.
Yeah. You can just roll a spell attack, and it'll do the same thing.
Wait, 9 plus.
The
Oh, I
DC is
can't-
12.
Okay, I got a 14.
Yeah, you succeed.
But my spell attack uses a different modifier.
So your spellcasting check is going to be Charisma plus Proficiency, which is the same as your spell attack.
Oh, because I hear my ability under Warlock spellcasting says +5, and my attack says +8.
Yeah.
I think it's because I routed the pack.
No, it is because your spellcasting check, you're proficient in spellcasting. Your spell attacks is your spellcasting modifier plus proficiency, and your
Plus, if you
spellcasting
have
check
anything else.
is your spellcasting stat plus proficiency. It's the same thing.
It's the same.
All right, well, then I definitely passed more than I passed with
Yeah,
just the 5.
I'm just saying in the future, just
Pass
roll a
so
spell
hard.
attack. You'll succeed.
Appreciate you. All right, I'll shoot both beams there, so attack.
Eldritch Blast. Okay.
Oof.
Actually, what
Oof,
I'll do
ouch.
though, hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna use something here. I think. Never mind. I can't. All right, I guess that one doesn't work.
You guys are level 5, correct?
Yeah, we're level 7,
You-
so you have two
You have
two
two
bolty
beams
boos.
per your
Yep.
Eldritch Blast. So,
I know. I was about to roll the second one.
who are you targeting with this?
The one in front
next
of
to
Renata.
Oh, that hits.
Hooray!
Oh, that hits. All right,
Uh,
sweet.
A 13 hits.
All right, so 14 damage,
Okay.
and that is gonna be about it for Aaron.
All right. Aaron, you're up, kind of swimming. You're buoyant, at least for the moment. You're 30 feet up in the water. Renata, Spring, and Scythe. Well, Scythe doesn't really see it based on her position, but this drowned one surges forwards. Renata, you've already made a wisdom save. It's just going to swing at you. That's a 7 to hit.
Hooray!
And then it swings again. That's a 19 to hit.
That misses.
Okay.
Tink tink, full plate.
That's its turn. Spring.
Whew. Are you muted, Emily?
Nope, I'm here. Can you hear me?
We hear
Yes,
you.
now we can.
Okay. Spring is going to eat the attack of opportunity
Okay.
and swim over here.
All right. He's attacking you.
Yep,
That's a 17 to hit.
that misses me.
Okay.
Whew. Bless your sweet soul.
I got a 20 armor class. We're gonna make use of it. Cool. I am now flanking. I am going to roll straight for these rolls.
Go ahead.
And as she kind of comes across from now, she's like, "I got you, but keep an eye on Scythe down there."
Of course.
Two. That's not gonna hit
A
anything.
10 does not hit.
Even with advantage?
It's not. It's
no,
a straight
just
roll
straight.
because it's,
Oh, that's yes.
Because we're
Yes.
underwater.
It's underwater.
Second attack. I'm gonna use. Second attack. I'm gonna use my clockwork amulet to hit. So
Okay.
I get an 18. So I get a
Yep.
10 on the dice, and an 18 on the roll.
go ahead and punch that guy.
I'ma punch it. That's pretty good. 12 thunder damage.
All right.
This dude's still up?
Oh yeah, he's about half health now.
Okay, he has disadvantage on everybody but me.
Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action defensive field. I don't know. It's probably stuff. Probably seems pretty cool. Like the hum of Spring's electronics is different underwater, and I feel like the little like defensive field that usually is just kind of like a little shimmer in the air is actually like actively bubbles while it's
Aw.
underwater.
Cute.
A little pink hue.
Okay. Scythe, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna rage.
Idea.
You get Angie.
Yes. So there were two, right? There's
There's
one
two
that
right
was
in front of you.
targeting me.
So this one, okay, I should probably do
I'm just
some
trying
of
to-
this.
Yeah, just trying to clarify. There was one that was speaking to me when I picked up that amulet.
big
It
boy.
was-
The scary man.
But then there's the one that actually attacked me, and I think that's probably the one I'm going to attack. Because
Okay.
it attacked me. But I'm going to let go of the amulet and let it like float towards the one that was talking to me. Like I said, I don't know that it's necessarily going to float,
It's
but just like
the medallion just
Wouldn't it just go down?
drifts to the ground.
right.
The instant
That
that
is-
medallion hits the surface of the deck, all of you hear a resounding noise that is not too reassuring. It sounds as though it's coming from a great distance away, but you hear
Okay, that's bad.
I don't like that.
Nope.
Wait,
Nope.
what do we hear? My sounding was down.
you hear a bell.
Not like a happy bell though. It's like
I
a.
was like, well, that was not. I had just like vaguely, like in the just like, as she was preparing to fight, she was like, well, this pissed them off, so I'm gonna let go of it, and then that turned out to not be a good idea. Anyway,
I've
she's
made it
gonna
worse.
attack. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, she's gonna attack the one that attacked her.
All right. Anybody with a passive perception of 15 or better sees, while Scythe is in this ship and about to swing, it's as though a ring of force just whoosh in all directions, centering on the whole of the ship, centering on where that medallion hit the ground.
Uh-oh. Nope, that is not the right button. Sorry,
What did you do?
I didn't
Sai?
move.
Maybe you should eat it.
The amulet?
Yeah.
Break
Let's
it.
not rule it out. Let's not rule it
So
out.
that's a 17.
That hits.
Good source of iron.
You're hitting this guy, yeah?
The one, yeah, the one who attacked me.
Mhm.
So that's 6 damages.
Are you raging?
Yes, she's
So
so
it
oh,
is
yeah, I
8
am.
damages.
8 damages. Sorry. Damn it. And
Echo, no.
What?
This is scary.
Yeah.
Oh. Goodness.
That hits.
The dolphins don't like it.
That's 15 damage.
Okay.
D2 rise.
I've had my pantaloons.
And yeah, that's my turn.
All right. As you drop the medallion, the one that you're attacking uses its reaction to like drop to the ground and try and wrap his fingers around the medallion. Only you watch them pass through it. Renata, it's your turn.
Yeah. Man, I've waffled so many times on this turn. Like, am I gonna just cast bless or am I just gonna do heal? I got a half held in one volley. I'm just, you know what? Who needs to contain themselves? I'm gonna cast Aura of Life, which, hold on, let me actually cast it. Everyone within 30 feet has resistance to necrotic damage now.
Hey,
Wow. Okay.
Your hit point maximums can't be reduced, and if an ally with 0 hit points starts his turn the aura, the ally regains 1 hit point.
Do you also? It says healing is 7.
I don't know why that says that. So I clicked on it, and it says each non-hostile creature in the aura, including you, when at 0 hit points. So I don't know if it's 1 hit point per level of cleric. I don't know why it says 7. I thought it would just take you to 1 hit point.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know why it says that.
Sure.
To my knowledge, it shouldn't heal you at all unless you're at 0, and then it bumps you up to 1.
Understood.
But everybody within 30 feet of me has resistance to necrotic damage now.
Which I believe is pretty much everybody.
Yay.
Yeah. So stay close. Stay close, everyone. Who's the worst off looking person here? Scythe?
You, I think.
yeah, it's you. That doesn't look great either.
That's
but
true,
it's-
but Rada's a better person than I am. So she is going to look at Scythe and she's going to cast Healing Word at first level and just say, keep up the good work. And you get, I do get hit points back for heals. So I gave you 10, and I get 2 plus spell level back just by being a life cleric.
So you get 3.
Yep.
Okay. Do you move at all?
Oh no.
Okay. Guy.
Echo real quick. I clicked the damage, but it doesn't look like I took it. Do you have the back in the log what I took? I think it was 6, right? Click the button, but I'm at full health, so I don't know if I clicked the wrong button.
You took 11.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Okay, what do I feel like would happen with thunder damage underwater? Would that do nothing or be? I feel like
It would be
Spring
perfectly
Thunder
effective.
Gauntlets.
I've already done thunder damage. That's like all Spring does.
I'm like super far below you though, so well, not super far, but
Thunder is perfectly effective underwater.
okay.
Were you hoping for some disadvantage there?
No, I was just trying to decide what to do. It's, you know what though, I'm gonna do the other thing anyway. So,
Okay.
I'm going to pull out my rapier and catch a reflection on it and whip it around and cast. Where is it? What's it called? It's called something stupid. Starry Wisp. This undead
Ooh.
gentleman.
The one in melee with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a spellcasting check, please.
Okay, and I think it's disadvantage because I'm exhausted still.
Yep.
But that's probably still
It is an
fine.
ability check. Yep.
So 16.
You
Okay,
successfully
and then-
cast the spell. Go ahead and cast
Now
the
I
spell.
try to cast the spell. Does a 16 hit him?
Sure does, yeah.
Yay! Okay. I need you to get out of my way quicker. So that does... Ooh, good roll. 11 radiant damage to this gentleman.
As
right
the
now.
radiant energy swirls around this drowned one, you watch as that magic, the holy magic that burns through him, seems to burn hotter They
what I was
seem to be vulnerable to radiant damage.
Noted.
That's what I was hoping for. And with my bonus action, I will look over at Arya and catch her eye and say, these guys are nothing to be scared of for you, and give her a bardic inspiration.
Oh.
And that's my turn.
That's so cute.
Okay. It is now the captain's turn. Scythe, the captain lurches towards you. He doesn't look down at the medallion. He looks at you. And he says, "It wasn't for us. It was never for us." And then he's going to try to life drain you. Does a 16 hit you, Scythe?
It does not.
Okay. He's going to try again.
Hooray! Oh.
That's a 23 to hit.
23 will definitely hit.
Okay. That's 15 points of necrotic damage, which you are resistant
Halved?
to now.
Resistant to now, so
7.
7.
Is that it? That's it. That's what he's got. Arya.
Hi.
You are still frightened, but you have a bardic.
Yeah. I have a question. So we
Mhm.
agreed that because Vex on this guy, right, in front of Guy,
Mm-hmm.
that's the guy, right?
It is the guy.
Because I vexed him, I have advantage, but he put me at disadvantage, so it's a straight roll, normal roll, right?
You have... Yes, it's a straight roll.
But I technically do have disadvantage, right?
You do.
Okay. So sneak attack, you can do it with advantage, or you can do it if one of your allies is within 5 feet of the target.
Correct.
They're not incapacitated, and I don't have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Correct.
Does that apply?
I'm afraid because you have disadvantage from being underwater...
I don't.
Oh,
I
and
don't.
you have
Not at range.
I have.
and because you have disadvantage because you're afraid of him, that will defeat the sneak attack.
There's no way to do sneak. Okay. Okay.
Sad life of a rogue.
You could
Can I-
sneak attack if you were underwater with a ranged weapon, but not if you're frightened of him.
Not
He'll
at
break
all.
out of it.
You're frightened of him, so you're at disadvantage so long as you can see him. Also, you are in melee with another guy, so you're at disadvantage
Yeah.
making a ranged attack on somebody else because you're in melee with another guy.
But I can't get out of the melee with the other guy. If
You
I
could-
can't get to
you can
sneak
You
attack.
can bonus action
disengage.
disengage.
Yeah, you're sneaky.
Okay.
That being said, you are still frightened of the guy, so
Alright, I'm just gonna attack him.
okay.
It's just till his next turn
Um,
anyway. So.
Which is about to happen.
If I don't attack, I am going to add my bardic inspiration. So we agreed it was normal. 16.
That hits.
That should hit.
And then I realized last time. By the way, hold on, don't do that yet. No. Let me do it again. Six plus 5. Okay.
What are we
Take
doing?
7. I can roll damage twice and apply the
okay.
higher one.
I see.
So he takes 7.
He does. All right. The one in front of Guy? Double checking?
Yeah.
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 All right.
And then I will bonus action disengage.
Okay. You are now free to move without taking an attack of opportunity. Your movement speed is halved because you're underwater,
Yeah.
Unless you make an athletics check.
unless you attempt to swim faster using athletics, yes.
I'm just gonna go hide near Guy. Okay.
Okay. You do that.
As is tradition.
Because he's such a barrier.
Scythe, the one you
Tough part.
attacked, moves opposite the captain, but he's not attacking you. He's grasping at the medallion on the ground and unable to grab it.
It's like a cat with a laser pointer.
He spends his action trying to pick up this medallion and failing, and then he stands up and looks at you. Why do you taunt me? It's not meant for us. And he's gonna demand a wisdom save.
Should he be able to pick it up? It seems. Guess it's not for him.
It's not.
That's a fail.
Oh no.
Scythe, you are frightened.
Is she raging? Wait.
She does not have mindless rage.
Mm,
That is 10 points of psychic damage.
skill issue.
Issue.
And that's his turn.
Ooh, spooky.
God. Haunted.
Wanted. That's what Arya looks like all the time.
Yep. Guy, the one in front of you, is going to try and clobber you.
Ow.
That's a 15 to hit.
That doesn't hit me.
He tries again.
I retract my out.
Okay.
That's a 21 to hit.
No, I said it to make him feel better. I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay.
I forgot your magic.
I need a spellcasting check.
Okay. Oh, and that's a sorcerer one. That's slightly different. Oh, wait, hang on. I have
A
disadvantages.
12 and a 12. Okay, you succeed. You successfully shield.
Away.
You do not get hit.
Cast it.
Shield look like? What does your shield look like?
I don't know. I hadn't decided yet.
Okay.
He
Something.
he pulls out a shield, like a regular shield. Long.
It's the word shield with a letter.
Yeah.
All right. On that moment, this one surges. Oh, who does it surge towards? Oh, Arya, you're still frightened by him. Arya, he looks at you, and you just see
Hey.
this sailor alone in a dinghy, watching as two ships battle. The waves are crashing all around him, and you cannot help but feel the utter anguish and helplessness as the dinghy is getting pushed away, and he is alone. I need you to make a wisdom save at disadvantage.
Did you have Bardic?
You do have Bardic. That'll help.
So 1d8.
Wisdom.
A 12.
Oh no, she just rolled it preemptively.
A 12 is the DC.
Oh, hooray!
You take 6 points of psychic damage. And no other harmful effects occur to you. But he surges up to you and is going to try and smack you. That's a 14 to hit.
Okay, it doesn't hit.
Okay, tries again. It's a 17 to hit.
It is my armor.
Okay,
It is hit.
that is 8 points of bludgeoning
I'm gonna reaction uncanny dodge.
and 4 points of necrotic, which is halved to 2, so it's a total of 10 damage that you're going to uncanny to 5.
Nice.
And that's its
Oh,
turn.
I just gave myself 5 HP.
How dare you?
Oh my god, Arya, I look over and you have 0 hit points. What the fuck is happening?
Math.
That's his turn. At the end of his turn, you're no longer frightened, which is great. Renata, this drowned one in your face is going to swing at you.
No, stop.
That
We're gonna
is
count
a 7.
Yes, disadvantage. Okay, good.
Don't worry, Spring. He whips around and he's going to try and hit you too.
Oh no.
Natural 20.
Ah!
I don't have anything for that.
I have a thing for it. I will give the inspiration I just got, so Spring doesn't get crit on.
I'll roll again.
She hates getting crit on.
I don't like
That is an 18 to hit.
That doesn't hit me.
Okay. All right.
Bounces off my shield.
This one, half submerged in the soil, sees Aaron get away. Okay. All right. Aaron, you watch as this drowned man points up at you, and you see the memory of him drawing a pistol, and he raises it and fires it at you. Except what everybody else sees is he pulls at Aaron. And you watch as wisps of dark magic, with gold light gleaming out from them, but swallowed by the shadows that seem to crawl up around Aaron's leg, as he casts Chill Touch.
Ooh, spooky.
Does an 18 hit you, Aaron?
Yeah.
It's okay. It'll all be over soon.
No.
That's 11 points of necrotic damage, halved because of Renata, so it's 5.
So clutch.
That's his turn.
It's what I do.
Do the radiant damage too.
That's what I'm planning on.
This one surges up to you, swims. It swims. It basically looks like it's jumping up to you, Aaron. And it's going to attack you.
Oh my god, my man. My man.
He's out in the open.
He's highly desired.
That's a 16 to hit.
This is the
That's
way you
not
go
it.
forgettable.
Okay. How about a... Oh, well, if a 16 doesn't hit, an 8 certainly does, right? Aaron, it's your turn.
Correct, yes. Okay. I was trying to figure out what Aaron would do here.
What
Okay.
Aaron do?
If you could see the fear in her face, if you could see, like, can I see from where I'm at? How detailed can I see side? Like, could I see her face, or is it just like the outline of her and the other things there? Because I don't know how dark it is in there. I think I have some dark vision, but
You have dark vision. The issue is it's murky.
gotcha.
Roll me an insight check.
Okay.
With a 14,
14.
you can tell Scythe is not acting the way she normally does when she's fighting. She is extremely defensive. She's acting afraid of getting hit right now, which is not normal for Scythe. You can tell she's frightened.
Okay. And I could see the captain in front of her from
Yeah.
an angle, or no?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Okay. All right. If that's the case, Aaron, let's see.
Get out of there.
Let me roll to see if it hits before I RP it there.
Try
I'm gonna
to get
try
out
to
of
cast. Wait, what damage does that do? Hold on. Damn, it's necrotic damage. I don't want to do necrotic. They probably would help them. Crap. I changed that. I screwed that whole thing up. Okay. If that's the case, then still, Aaron would immediately turn and try to. I'm gonna try to blast the captain.
Okay.
I'll do the check here first. The 20 plus 8. Okay, 19 on the check.
That works. You cast the spell.
Yes. Okay, Eldritch Blast. First beam. 16 hit.
16 does hit.
All right. And damage on that one is 8.
Okay.
Great, it won't be up.
As you strike the captain, every single one of these drowned flicker and stutter.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then I'm gonna definitely go for the second beam. That is a dirty 20,
Yeah, that hits.
and that'll do 13 more damage to him.
Okay. The same result as you strike him. Every one of these drowned sailors flickers and struggles, as if they're being pulled down.
Okay. Okay, and I think that that Pearl of Power, is that an action to use that or a bonus action? I think
Action,
never mind.
action.
Okay. Yep. Then I will pass my turn there.
Okay. Next, this one is going to move to flank Spring.
I had a feeling that was coming.
That is a 22 to hit.
That does hit me, yes.
That is 8 points of bludgeoning and 8 points of necrotic, which is halved to 4. So 12 total. And then it swings again. And a big whiffs. All right. Spring. It's your turn.
Spring is in line of sight. Did she see everybody flicker specifically when he hit the
Yeah.
captain?
You saw that.
Okay. Spring is gonna try to yell out, maybe we should focus the captain, but also I'm surrounded. So maybe other people can do that while I try to not die.
I just did that.
Thank you.
No problem.
I don't have as much range stuff right now as you do, but I'll prepare better next time. And then she'll swing at the one she's flanking with Renato. Oh, and actually, before I do that,
Push
can
him
I?
away. That'd be fantastic. But
I could Thunder Wave, but it would knock him into you and not away from you. So
you could Thunder Wave at an angle. It's
mean-
fine. In a perfect world, things would work.
I have a way, but I actually statistically have a way better shot of hitting it, like this way. Not that that's helping me because that was an 11 that I just rolled.
An 11 on this guy?
Yeah.
11 hits. That's their AC.
Oh, 11 hits. That's nice. Cool. Then 9 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
Disadvantage on everybody but me. And then 13 was the next one, so that one should also hit. And that will be 11 points of thunder damage to this one.
Okay. As this drowned man suddenly collapses in front of you and is destroyed, all of you suddenly hear it reemerge where it first started.
God damn it.
Ooh, good to know.
Like, still alive?
Seems
It just reset.
just as shaky and corpse-like as it did a moment ago.
Definitely have to focus the captain.
Oh,
Like it
Hey, we
reset at
gotta-
the beginning of a loop.
we gotta get the captain.
Mhm.
Cool. Spring, rather than be swarmed up here, Spring is gonna eat the opportunity attack and swim down to help Scythe.
Okay.
gonna
Scythe, Oh, go ahead. Scythe, it's been the end of their turn. You're no longer frightened.
Ooh.
Echo, you can take an opportunity attack on me.
Oh, good.
because I moved.
Oh, good.
That's a 21 to hit.
Okay, so I actually. Oh no, it would be 21 against bludgeoning. Yep, that hits me.
Okay. That is 8 points of bludgeoning and 3 points of necrotic.
Halved.
So 1.
2, 1. Okay.
You round down.
Okay.
All right. Scythe.
So Scythe, no longer frightened, also saw the flickering. Because the captain was like right in front of her face. So, and she's flanked right now. So, we're gonna reckless attack and make this a straight roll because she's already at. Anyway, they're already gonna be at advantage anyway. So, attack. Damn it! Does a 19 hit the captain?
I did
Yes.
pretty good.
I think like a 15 hits the captain.
Okay.
16 did for sure.
So 8 damages, and we swing again.
Okay. A 15 hits.
Okay. It's another 8 damages.
Okay.
And Sai doesn't have any words in the situation. She just kind of.
Okay. Yeah, you make that noise. Renata.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna see if this works first, because otherwise it'll be a wasted dialogue. She's going to cast a spell, so I need to make a spell casting attempt, which is a 12, you said. Okay,
DC
it does.
Is 12. Yeah, you succeed.
15, and she is going to cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level on the captain.
All right. Roll your spell attack. Spell attacks are not generally at disadvantage when underwater.
16.
16 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
So she's going to grasp her holy symbol, and she's going to look at the captain and at the crew members that she can see, and she has a really kind of sad, sympathetic look on her face. And she's going to say, "I'm sorry this happened to you. We will put your poor souls to rest." And she's going to nuke this guy.
Okay.
Oh, okay. 2 5s, 2 6s, 2 2s, 26.
Oh my god.
26 radiant damage, which does more than you expected it to.
Hell yeah!
As the radiant slams into the captain, it crashes into his body, and immediately it's as though his corpse like arches its back and struggles backward. But then you see the memory of Captain Dane Voss, a proud, honorable-looking human man with long blonde hair, looking at Scythe and at you. And it says, in this flicker of a moment, clearly, "It was never for any of us, but it's the key." And he slumps to the ground, and as he does, every single drowned soldier suddenly drops their corpse empty, as if the memory is over and the fight's over. The water stills again.
I turn to Arya and go for a high five. We did it. Great job.
Okay.
Aaron steals a moment to check on everybody. Slightly concerned.
Shooting everybody.
Hey, what was that all about?
This amulet
Don't.
that Scythe picked up.
Hey, let's maybe not touch it for a second, but let's take a look at it. Yeah?
He said it was the key. The key to something.
Wonder what.
Dropping it did not help.
Can I
I don't-
investigate this thing, Echo?
Sure. How do you investigate it?
Well, Scythe, I keep doing that. Spring is a little too, like, considering what happened last time and how everything, like, kind of is on a loop and resetting. Spring is a little shy to touch it again. But she does want to, like, swim close and kind of, like, look at the symbol, see if she knows anything about the symbol. Like, is it shaped in a way that a key would be shaped? These kinds of things.
So the medallion is round, and it is on a golden chain. The gold has a light patina to it, but gold doesn't really take on rust or any sort of wear like that. It just tarnishes a little. And it looks like it's been underwater for a very long time. That's what you get with your base investigation. Additionally, you see the symbol on the face of it is an 8-pointed star carved into it, and there appears to be a chain that goes around the star, with the points of the star entering the links of the chain. Go ahead and roll investigation.
While they're looking at the amulet, Arya's pickpocketing all these dead guys.
Nothing.
Okay.
26.
Everything that you find is rusted or corroded away, having been underwater, and it seems like it's been underwater longer than possible.
I was about to say, like, they've only been
Yeah, they-
underwater. Like, these guys were only gone for a week, right? Like, this is weird.
Approximately, yeah.
But it seems like this is more than a week.
Something's fucky.
Yeah, something's weird.
You know, I know everyone said not to touch it, but I'd like to call your reminder to that really scary bell that happened when it touched the deck.
Well, let her finish looking at it first, and then we'll decide.
That's okay.
She did roll a 26.
Just expediency, you know. The bell. I don't like bells.
It's like in general.
It's just. I mean, it's a thing, you know. We should just.
I mean,
move
that
on.
was a creepy bell. I mean, when you say it like that, though, you make it
We
sound
don't
like
need to
it's
talk
like-
about my feelings on bells right now, okay? We
Well,
have
you
a
brought-
task at hand.
Brought up your feelings on bells.
You brought up your feeling. Yeah.
I would just like to leave the bells out of this, please. Okay. What do you see from that amulet, Spring? How's it looking down there?
Okay. With your investigations of the medallion, you can't really determine anything more just by investigating it. It is a golden item. That being said, you, as an artificer, can tell there is some latent magical energy in this medallion, but it doesn't feel complete. It doesn't feel like a magic item. It feels like a part.
It's like a
Like a
key
key,
to
would you
something.
say?
Yeah.
Feels like a key. It feels like it's part of something greater.
Okay.
The key to something.
It's like they said it was a key. To me, it looks like kind of a gear. Also, it's like it's looking to be slotted in somewhere.
I will say, well, why don't you roll Arcana for me?
Okay.
Can I also take a heroic recovery while this is happening?
All of you can. All of you can click the short rest button
Fantastic.
and recover in this moment.
22.
With a 22, you become keenly aware that it does contain energy. It does contain magic, but it's not of arcane nature. It is celestial.
Interesting. Okay. I will tell that to the group and look up at Renata because she's the one that uses like holy magic.
I also speak celestial. Are there any celestial markings on it?
No, there's no
Or
writing
that's
on it
just
at
the
all.
vibe check? And that
Do you-
the symbol itself, the 8-pointed star with chains, is not familiar to any of us.
Roll a... So anybody who's proficient in
Is
religion
it?
can roll that. Anybody who's proficient in history can roll that.
I will happily do that. Damn.
19.
14.
Anybody else rolling?
Yes, hang on. With my
Religion or
disadvantage,
history?
11.
Your EP, it's okay.
So eepy.
Poor guy.
Okay. With a religion of 14, Renata, you recognize the 8-pointed star wrapped in chains is an ancient celestial sigil of containment and protection.
So generally
It's not
speaking,
specific
good.
to a god, but it's kind of neutral. It's not necessarily good or bad. With a history of 19, you know for a fact this design matches no known pantheon, so it's probably truly ancient.
It's heckin' old. Is my
I mean,
professional
I
diagnosis.
could identify it, but I don't really think that's going to tell us much more about what it goes to. If you know
It's important to something here.
I mean,
Yeah.
the good news is this does seem like exactly the kind of ancient relic that these guys are looking for.
I think it's the start of that.
It seems like it might open a cage, right?
Or something.
They said it wasn't for them.
Might not be great.
You know, I probably should have said this to y'all earlier, but I know we were talking about like lights in the depth. When that thing grabbed me, there's lights under the sand of gold too, and I don't know if this has something to do with that.
You saw it under the sand?
Yeah. I just as the sand and muck got kicked up and that thing grabbed
I
me.
think that's worth checking.
Saw some gold lights underneath. It was trying to pull me into them, so I don't know how close we should check it, but it just seems possibly relevant.
Do you want to show us where? Maybe if we
Sure.
go down far enough.
I think this is definitely worth checking.
Yeah. I'll bring him out to wherever that thing.
Yeah, you
grabbed
can
me,
still
which-
see the divots in the seabed where his feet were in the sand.
Spring will gingerly pick this thing up. Does
The
anything
medallion?
happen? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Maybe you should put that in your bag of holding.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So she will do that.
Okay.
Can I take a shovel and just nudge it into the soil?
Sure.
Medallion?
No,
We
the
do whatever
soil
you
where
like.
Aaron had been
Oh.
almost dragged down. I
All
see
you
any
see
gold
is
lights?
more soil.
Is this? Are you sure this is where you saw it?
I mean, yeah. I don't know how deep it was though.
Wasn't he trying to
Um,
drag you down there?
He was trying to drag me down to the gold lights there. And didn't the shark say something about lights too?
Yeah, he did. He said that people have been reporting seeing golden lights under the water. That might not be treasure. That might be kind of a trap or...
Anybody with a passive perception of 14 or greater,
13.
you
Oh.
feel the hair on the back of your neck standing on end, as if you're being watched.
Mm,
I'm gonna look around. Do I see anything with my passive perception of 24?
Arya assumes
No.
it's a ghost and looks around.
I don't think you can look around with your passive perception.
Yeah, that's rolling a perception check. The answer
Can I roll a
is
perception check?
Sure.
Okay.
Arya, you're looking for a ghost. There's none.
Okay.
25.
With a 25, the ocean is still. The murk that was stirred up and sifting around from the fight and also the corpses rising, it's settling. But more than that, there's no current. The ocean is completely still.
There's something different, wrong, maybe, about the place we're in. Do you think we should reconvene on the surface and maybe decide to go back down?
Well, we got one potion of water breathing each.
mhm.
That's true, but it lasts 24 hours.
What is the purpose of going up?
I don't know, I just feel like I'm being watched.
When she says that, Aaron's going to use his Pearl of Power to regain a spell slot.
You do that. You
I
did take a
suppose where
short
do we go
rest,
from here?
by the way.
I didn't know if that does that give you the
You
warlock.
get all your spell slots.
The
Okay, I
warlocks
didn't
get
know
all
if
their
they-
shit back on a short rest.
I know. I
Heroic-
just didn't think I would get it back. All right.
Yeah, heroic recovery is a short rest. It just takes a moment.
Never mind.
Also, on a comment, necrotic is one of the least resisted magics in the game, as is radiant.
Okay.
Most things take full necrotic damage. Just so
Well,
you know.
I've had some less than nice DMs in the past.
Set
So
your meta aside, I promise. If you have a question about it, ask if your character would know.
will do.
So what do you guys want to do with this information? We have the amulet.
Well, we found the previous expedition.
We did. Our instructions were we don't need to retrieve bodies. We need to find what they found.
Yeah.
Does this amulet satisfy that?
I mean, no, probably not. If we left and just came back with the amulet, they'd be like, well, what did it go to? Did you... Sal, are you
I
muted? Are
agree.
you talking to us?
I was not talking to you. Sorry.
Okay. I just didn't want to be talking over you.
What, was Sight the only one that saw that vision of the captain? Or did we
No,
all see that?
all of you saw the captain look whole
Okay.
as he said that.
Well, then while we're discussing, I'll say, is nobody else a little sketched out about, like, they want us to bring back anything, and we find this whole dead crew that's been dead for a week that looks better longer, and they have something they're calling the key, and these people want it. Does that not seem a little
that's
sketchy?
incredibly concerning.
Yeah, I really like to know what the key, call me a little bit cynical, but I'd really like to know what the key goes to before I hand it over to strange people. I know it's a job, but
I don't disagree with you.
Should we be?
I think
mean,
they would just...
They literally just want to research. Like, if they knew what was down here, they wouldn't need us to help them, right?
Right, but we don't know what's down here. So for the job is we need to figure out... We need to find the shipwreck that they were looking for, is what I'm...
Well, this is
getting
the
at.
shipwreck. They were looking for ruins of some sort.
Okay.
Am
I
I
wrote that down
remembering
wrong
that
in my
correctly?
notes, so there you
Okay.
go.
You know that Captain Voss was searching for ruins when he was lost at sea.
That's why I thought maybe with the lights coming from below, maybe they're buried, or there's maybe some entrance deeper.
Can we dig a little deeper to see if there's anything further down there?
We can. I'm for it.
All right, I'll help her dig a little deeper, see if we...
It doesn't take you long to learn that beneath this loose sand of sediment that's settled here, you just come across hard stone.
Well, certainly not here.
Okay.
Echo, this ship here, is that
Mhm.
this is the Azure Fang?
Yep.
And then this one here is the other one, or are they both, or is this both two halves? Because there's two ships, right?
There's two ships.
There's
This is
two
the
ships, but the Azure Fang has a visible name. The other one does not. You can't see the name of it.
The
All right.
front of the other ship looks like it's up north of us.
Can Spring go swim around in here and see if there's anything that the medallion might fit into?
Don't go alone. Okay, everyone's breaking up.
I'm not going far.
I worry, Guy.
Over the next, few minutes, as you scan around, the murk and sediment settles on the ground, and it becomes a little easier to see. That being said, with an investigation, there's nothing on the ship that the medallion fits perfectly.
I'm going to swim over here, and I'm going to cast Dancing Lights. And I'm going to pop them up at the interval so I can see as far ahead of me as I can and get some kind of glimpse what's going on in the ocean.
Where are you
Up
putting
to
them?
120 feet. So one would be, they could be up to 60 feet from me and have to be 20 feet from each other, up to 120 feet. So I'm basically lighting up 120 feet in front of me.
Okay, you do that.
Can I see anything that looks like worked and not just the seabed?
No, you see... Your dancing lights immediately scatter many fish. You don't see anything of interest immediately around you.
Okay.
Guys.
I'm not going any further.
Who's holding the medallion right now?
Spring in her bag of holding.
Okay.
Spring is in her bag of holding.
All right. You are searching for some place for the medallion to fit.
I mean, I guess Spring is trying to fit it to stuff, so she must have it out. She must like be fiddling with it, I think.
Okay, if it's out in your hands, you are like looking through this ship, and you see you're in this ship, specifically the not Azure Fang.
Yeah, the not Azure Fang ship.
And as you're in that ship, you see there's like a table that's cast to the side, except you get a vision. You see a vision of yourself standing over a different table, but similar. The medallion is in your hand, tight. It's gripped in your fingers so hard that it almost hurts. And you whisper to yourself, "The city's real. The lights are calling and we're the first to see it." And then you suddenly hear behind you, "Please, Captain, it's not worth it. Throw it overboard." And you feel yourself slam the medallion down on the table, and the vision ends.
I think this might be some kind of compass. Because I just had a vision of... Did I feel like Did I recognize myself? I was still myself in my vision, right?
You were experiencing a vision from someone
somebody
else's
else.
perspective.
Okay. I'm gonna swim back out and tell everybody what just happened, what I just saw. And I'm gonna say it sounds like if the medallion is like what leads you somewhere, if the lights are the thing that calls and the medallion is what they're using to help find this thing, then maybe the medallion is basically a compass that points you toward whatever this lost city is that's apparently real.
Is the medallion pointing you north? Because I see a cave.
I was gonna say I was coming here to do the lights to see. With
It's a big
Right.
hole in this wall.
Does
Yep.
does the
It's not
medallions-
actually. I'm sorry. That's not actually a cave. That is just flavor on the map. It's an
Oh,
indent in the stone.
disappointment.
Sorry.
Does the medallion seem to be, other than that, like obviously it reacted as a vision, but like, does it seem to be like lighting up or vibrating, or like as I swim around, like is there any indication of like go this way, go that way, hot, cold, this kind of situation?
No.
Spring, you told us about the vision?
What?
You told us about the vision, right?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I
Where
just
you
know
from?
like I was standing right here and this is what I saw, and it
Okay.
felt like someone was addressing me as a captain, and it seemed like they were obsessive over finding this lost city.
Okay. Is it medallion? Is it on a chain?
It is a gold chain.
Can I try something, Spring? Can I see the medallion real
Yeah.
quick?
Ring will hand it over.
All right. I'm gonna go back down near where the lights were, but I'm gonna hold it by the chain, and I'm gonna try to slowly lower the medallion to touch the sand where those lights,
Okay.
and see if anything.
As soon as you
Very-
touch the medallion to the sand, a resounding, like an echo of energy and a concussive wave sends out from it, off
Oh.
and away.
Hey, maybe it more like is a beacon.
It did that before.
Touched the deck and it was a bell. Touched the sand and a wind.
It's the same effect,
Same-
only this time there's no bell.
Huh.
Well, whatever that was, it did something.
Did it disperse the sand? Did it break stone? Did it do anything besides make a wave?
No. Just like as if you dropped a pebble into a pond, but you saw the surrounding ring in the water all around you, going farther and farther away, out of view.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Are you still holding the medallion?
Yeah, I touched it, and obviously the wave, I probably would have jerked it up, but I was still kind of just like hanging there, I think, and just kind of looking at everyone like, what do we
You hear
do now?
a voice, which is not familiar to you.
Okay.
I realize that's important. You have a lot of voices in
Not
your
that
head. This
bitch.
is a new one.
Oh man.
He wants it back.
Oh. Did anybody else just hear anything?
No?
We?
No?
No.
No.
I heard
No.
like some boom, boom, boom,
Did you have a vision?
bubbles.
No vision. Heard it. Was that did I hear the voice of the captain? Was that Captain Voss's voice? from
No,
before?
that was a new one.
No, different voice. I heard a voice that just said he wants it back.
That's very rarely a good sign.
That coupled with the pulse of energy seems not great. Not great. We should make good choices.
I would love to know what they are.
I good choices need to be made.
I mean, we could. So we could go up top and contact Persh and report we found some kind of haunted ass medallion and with a disembodied voice that says he wants it back, and ask if we are supposed to keep looking.
Please advise.
Yeah, like, you
I
know.
mean, we
Does
wanna
Mr.
tell
Thorne
Persh
want
we
us
have no
to
idea what's
continue?
going on.
I don't
Persh
think
is
that
gonna
would
have-
surprise him.
Persh isn't going to have a direct
Oh.
line to Thorn, I don't think.
The only thing that throws me off about that, everyone, is that in what Spring described as a vision, the crew wanted him to the captain to turn back, but he was obsessed with the lights. Something about this, and our captain
Yeah,
up
that's why I
there is
said it was
hiding something, so something feels off here.
You think it's related? The captain up
do-
there didn't seem too thirsty for this, but
He didn't seem to know what it was.
maybe he's just
I
having
know.
personal ghost problems.
Get back.
Wait, but there are no ghosts up there. But we found these guys down here.
Yeah, there's a
I
lot
wonder,
Damn, I wish this meant anything to me.
I wonder, I wish we knew whether Voss had the medallion on him in the first place. Because, for all we know, he was just sent here kind of as a placeholder, right? Like, he was just kind of, like, sent to do the job that we're kind of doing now. To just find out if there's anything
Well, he
here.
was sent to explore. We were sent to recover
Right. But
whatever they found.
But I'm saying that, like, if he had the medallion in the first place and was all obsessive about it, that's a very different story than he just happened to get this mission
Yeah,
and
but
be here.
this seems to be what they found.
there is.
The ship, the body of the Azure Fang, shifts slightly, as if a current is pushing down on it. And all of you hear the of the entire boat settling slightly different in the soil.
There's no current. The ocean is still.
Correct.
That's not good.
There is one with a result.
Arya, what?
Oh,
I think, given your vision and what I know of these things, that Voss found this amulet here and likely encountered the same thing that we did, except from the crew of your vision.
Whoever was
And
before.
they did not survive.
but thought Voss had the amulet in the vision and was sailing towards the lights.
No,
he's
that was
the
the
captain.
previous.
Yeah,
That was the
maybe it was-
previous captain. The
Yeah.
captain of
Oh.
this ship.
Ah, yes.
I believe that's what happened.
Echo, do you have anything to add to that via
That-
facial expression?
They said it wasn't. They said it wasn't meant for us, right?
They
One
said
of
it
you
wasn't meant
wrote
for
that?
them.
The second crew, Voss. It wasn't meant for Voss's crew.
Wasn't meant for any of us. That's what they said.
I guess it's
What
for
was it?
him.
With a resigned look, Aaron's like, there's someone I maybe could ask, but I really don't want to.
Why not?
She's awful.
Why is she awful?
Probably more useful than asking a shark.
This is your
I don't know.
Patreon.
That shark was onto something. I saw what you know what I'm saying. That shark was doing stuff here. I really don't like talking to her, and I feel like I'll probably owe something, but I could try.
Ah,
Shouldn't do something
okay.
you don't want to do.
Yeah, if you think it's gonna be.
That's pretty much been my entire life. So let's give it.
Well,
Let's-
I mean,
let's-
what would you ask her though if you were gonna ask her something?
Well, it's
So
hard to
th-
say because it's usually just like a banter of me losing back and forth trying to find something, but it's maybe it's worth a shot. I don't know.
Echo, you said that the ship was shifting as if in a current, but there wasn't actually a current. Looking around, can I see if there is, like, I don't know, a very large creature or some other natural thing that might cause that?
Roll a perception.
It's your shark. It's just
My
checking in
shark
on us.
buddy.
You
I don't
should.
think it's our shark. Secucious.
What if?
Sorry.
Giant Secucious.
Oh,
Well,
natural 20.
it's a natural 20 for a 20.
You very specifically do not see any wildlife anywhere near the shipwreck.
That's also not great.
No,
Weird.
that is.
Is that weird that there's no wildlife on the shipwreck?
There were
Yes.
fish running from my lights.
Yes, everything in nature is giving this space a wide berth right now.
Strange.
Dope.
Cool.
Aaron, I don't think you should ever do anything you don't want to do. But if you think this would help us, we would be grateful.
I could try, and I guess I'll just palm the amulet, and instead of looking crazy and saying it out loud, I'll resigned in my head just be like, turn you round.
I'm always around.
Hadley, I remember that.
Hmm?
So-
How can I help you, my dear?
Well, you rarely do sometimes, but maybe today will be a different day. We found this here medallion, and I feel like something real bad's gonna happen. Have you ever seen anything like this? You got anything you wanna add? Maybe help me out for once.
Why don't you
besides the
take a
powers?
good look at it for a moment?
All right, I'll just look at it.
Oh. That is very old. That's fun. Where did you find that?
Bottom of the ocean.
Well, bottom of the ocean, and based on your surroundings, in someone's possession.
Yeah, and then we picked it up, and then things came alive, and then we dropped it, and there was a pulse of energy.
Hmm.
And I heard someone say to me, he wants it, I believe it was.
That's new.
That's new?
One moment, please. Okay. I don't know who could want such a thing as that little seal you're holding. But whoever had it, I'm sure, was unwell.
They most certainly were.
As time passes, Aaron, you feel almost like you're left on hold.
Yeah.
Elevator music starts playing.
Aaron's just rubbing his temples in front of everybody, just like.
He does look frustrated.
He really does.
Okay. A moment as I'm pulling up a note here.
He's gonna do. Oh, do half elves get gray hair? Just takes a while, right?
My hair will never gray.
Right now, this is
Well,
me
well,
searching
prob-
through my notes to try and find this particular entry.
No, we're
But
commenting
no,
on
well,
Aaron's age.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
we're
while
just
they're
talking
doing
about
that,
him.
my hair's probably never gonna gray, and my looks will probably never fade. So,
And how does that make you feel?
stop. You're done. Okay?
I
We're
laugh
done.
at Renata in the water.
We're done.
Good one.
Bubbles from the
I
mouth.
can't help it. Is she funny?
Aaron, in annoyance, looks to Scythe. No expressionless face for support. And just,
Life never prize.
if there's blank face, all the support he ever needed. Why do you think Scythe is going to be his best friend? She
It
does
just
not
reflects your unfadable looks.
I
No,
love-
she doesn't pry. You know, Scythe is great. You should all be more like Scythe. She doesn't ask me any prying questions.
In what
We
way?
just hang out. I'm done.
Aria,
I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
buddy,
Suddenly
nobody
you
asked a
hear-
question.
Suddenly you hear in your mind, Captain Dane, a famous explorer.
Mm-hmm.
That's who you were after, yes?
Yeah.
Well, perhaps he has a record of his findings.
Seems very obvious.
That seems like a thing
like-
a captain would do, yes.
And like I didn't need to even talk to you for that kind of.
Oddly enough, but you can count this as a tally against you.
Oh. Can we not? Can we just not? For once?
Ask nicely.
Please?
You don't hear a response.
Get wrecked.
Are you okay, Aaron? You look frustrated.
Yeah, maybe we should look for a captain's log.
Oh,
You
that's
know,
a
or
good
something.
idea.
Yeah.
I mean, you looked
To
on
search
him.
the ship.
And I just literally
You
lobbed
specifically searched the ship he was not on.
The other ship, yeah.
Yeah.
And as we
Okay.
start going back, I very, like, almost kind of like that annoyed, drop the medallion in spring sand and just keeps going.
Thanks for doing that.
Yep,
We appreciate your contribution.
sure you do. It's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me.
Oh.
Arya doesn't say thank you. She just like twiddles at her gray hair.
Oh.
Honey.
Catching strays.
Never.
Is there a captain's room toward the back of the ship, presumably?
Yeah.
Can we
You
look
you
there
navigate
for a log?
through the galley, the hold, what used to be a gun deck, until you finally get to the far side of the ship where there is a captain's quarters. The captain's quarters is, well, the wooden walls creak and groan as if the water outside is pushing inward. The structure remains intact enough to explore. And as you enter the captain's quarters, Dane's personal effects are scattered everywhere. They're floating weightlessly all over the place, and it's impossible to really navigate properly, except what you can see is there is a shattered lantern that has a gem of light flickering as it's nearly out of magic, illuminating the room. The captain's desk, which is across from the entry in this room, has been forced open. And you can see as the drawers are wide open, it's like the contents are strewn all over the place, as if someone had been desperate to find something in it before they died. The next thing you notice, seeing that, you look back at the door that led into the captain's quarters, and it was forced open.
Burglars.
Renata, do you want to investigate? I came to help.
I have a +5.
Okay, great. I mean, I have, yeah, I can help you.
Okay.
So I was over here.
Can I
If you want
search
advantage.
with advantage?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Aaron didn't go with them. He's just kind of weirdly floating on the deck.
Oh, I only rolled once.
Yeah,
I don't
roll it again.
Don't worry, Aaron. We'll talk about it later. 18.
Another room. We're in another room.
Hey, better.
Thank you for your help.
Okay.
When Side realizes that Aaron didn't go down, she'll head back up to the deck and loom behind him like a big gargoyle.
Your emotional
Well-
support forged.
Yeah,
Emotional
similarly,
support gargoyle.
Scythe Spring came out and just like is sitting there not talking to him.
With an 18, you find a
Also
few
just
things.
like being here silent.
The first thing you find, intact on the desk, is a rusted lockbox.
Oh.
It is locked. It might be trapped. You don't know. You doubt it. If it was
She
trapped,
picks
it's
it up.
likely destroyed at this point.
I'm sure Arya could probably get this open, right?
Oh, yeah. No problem.
Okay. She'll take it under one arm.
What else does she find?
Arya's there if Guy's there.
She will pass it off.
Okay. Yeah, you have a lockbox in your hands.
I'm gonna check for traps.
It is not trapped.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll thieves' tools.
Good roll.
It is a complex lock, but you get it open. And as the lid of the lockbox opens, you see a few things. There's a scrap of cloth. It looks like the remains of a flag of some kind. You see on the flag there is like half a crown on part of it, but it looks like the rest of the flag was torn. There's a golden coin in the...
Sleight of hand to pocket the coin before anybody else sees it.
Okay.
Before you even look at it properly.
Sorry.
You do that. And then there is a compass
Cursed.
sitting in the lockbox, and its needle is spinning.
Arya will say, "There's a compass and a flag here,"
Inside check.
and she'll hand it back to Renata.
I guess she wouldn't. There's no way that Renata would even think that
Assume that.
Arya
yeah.
would lie to her. So it'd be a passive insight, if anything.
With your investigations, you see on the desk there is a letter addressed to an unknown patron. This piece of parchment is torn and waterlogged, and it's missing its signature, but you can still read the opening lines of the letter, despite the water saturating it. What you can read is, "As promised, I have followed your guidance. The expedition sails within the week. We will find the ruins. We will find the city. And when we do, the world will change. If I do not return, know that I have given myself freely to the tide." There is more, but you can't read it.
I just want to say, Meg, my passive perception caught your sleight of hand. But she doesn't say anything.
Renata, what you would have seen in that case? You would have seen Arya put something in her pocket. You don't know what.
She just catalogs that to herself and does not address it.
You see underneath that letter, and kind of floating off the desk slightly, but hidden beneath a bunch of other refuse, basically. You shove some things aside, you see a map. It is a map that looks like Kylus Bay. There's a couple markings on it.
Hell yeah.
Possible locations are marked all over the place. You see a marking that is not far from the current position. Based on the map and your knowledge of reading maps, you think it might be 15 miles? Maybe? And it is labeled the first key. And it has like a check through it, like it's been to.
Like that's okay, so she'll look at Guy and Arya and say, okay, do you think this is where he got that thing?
Seems
The
like
amulet? Are there any other written notes on any of the other marked off places?
So there's like 15 places on the map aside from that one that all have circles, but they all have small notations that some of them are hard to read, but all of them say things like potential stop, change of current, light sightings. There's lots of like suspicions of places all over the map, but the one that says the first key is a circle with a confirmation check on it.
Is it the only one with a confirmation check?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, that's terrible, but what's the next nearest mark?
The next nearest mark
To our
is
current location.
It looks like it's about 120 miles east.
Good lord. Okay.
Then you see underneath the map, like half hidden, is a half destroyed leather-bound journal.
Oh, hey.
Okay. I'll pop that bitch open.
You need to be careful because it's been exposed to water and a lot of the pages are falling apart.
She'll be delicate with it.
Okay.
Do you have
Roll me a dexterity check.
armor on? Do you have clunky armor on? Give me that.
Yeah, I'm gonna ruin it. Feel free to stop me before I open it.
Yeah, hey, do you want me to do that, maybe?
Yeah.
Just with my delicate feminine hands, thank you.
I
Okay.
understand.
I mean, Arya's right here too. Could have given it to her. She's not exhausted, but whatever. I'm.
She's been
She wouldn't
stealing
have-
from the party.
She would
Wait,
never
did
do
you
that.
say that? Did
No,
you say that?
that was Ben. Arya. Renata would not throw that much shade.
Gotta just punch her. No, I will try to open the journal carefully, delicately.
Roll sleight of hand.
Okay,
That's how I love them.
please come on, sleight of hand. That's not great. Oh, I have to roll disadvantage anyway.
You do.
Hey, but you know what?
Apparently you rolled a 14.
Woohoo.
Okay.
Can
You managed
can
to
I-
open the journal without destroying it.
away. Is it written in common?
It is.
Away.
However, a lot of the entries are illegible from water damage. You are underwater as you're reading this. But the first entry you read declares the ruins were unguarded. Simple. The diving bell broke as we left, but it didn't matter. We found the first abyssal seal.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Oh my god.
The second entry that you can read, the artifact hums at night. I swear, I hear it breathing. We are being guided. We are the first.
Yeah, I
kind of
definitely.
right.
I
Then
don't think.
the next page, I dream of golden lights beneath the waves. The city is calling for us. The next page. The crew has grown uneasy. They whisper of voices. I've heard them too, but we're getting close. We must hold fast. And then the last page says, we sail at dawn. By this time tomorrow, we will be immortal.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
And he said he was giving himself willingly to the tide? Oh boy.
We should reconvene with the others and
Yeah, for
go
sure.
over what we found.
I will swim out onto the deck where people are sitting, and he's gonna be like, "Great idea to look for a log, Aaron. Let me read you some select passages," and he will read all that creepy shit that Echo just said.
And we'll go over the map,
Mhm.
and what
And the flag.
Aria popped open. Yeah,
And the flag, and
and
then
the
nothing
compass.
else. Yeah,
Compass.
and
Yeah, what are
There was a flag and compass.
just a flag and
Is
compass.
the compass still spinning?
It's like flickering around. It's really it is not
A
pausing
bad
for a moment.
compass.
It's a broken compass.
Perhaps the water has broken it.
What happens if Spring brings the amulet close to it?
Nothing.
Okay. The
what
compass.
happens if I cast mending on it?
You spend a minute to cast mending on the compass.
Sure, why not?
The needle stops spinning.
Hooray.
You have fixed the
Hooray.
compass.
It is no longer a compass. It is now a pointer.
What is the flag?
Guy's playing with it. He's like turning.
The flag is damaged. It is incomplete. But as you look at it, anybody can roll a history or religion check on the flag, though the DC is very high.
Oh, I'm proficient in that now, though. I will try. Why not?
20.
14.
We have a real cleric with us, but I'm still gonna try rolling it.
Not if I roll like shit. The artificer is a much better bet. Oh shit! Somebody rolled a guy.
I only rolled a 17. That was supposed to be
Oh.
disadvantage, but
So our
I'm
best.
Yes, I was-
What was our best
was
religion?
Spring's 20 was a history,
Okay.
and my religion was a 14.
Okay, religion.
I think everybody
you
else
don't
rolled
know.
history except Scythe.
History of 20 or above here, because I think Arya got a 22.
Did she? Did I miss it?
Yes.
Yeah, you missed
Yeah.
it.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're the first one to roll.
she's so smart.
Smart.
The flag is incomplete. It's blue with a golden, like, half crown on it. You're not sure exactly what that could be, but it might be a merchant flag, or it might be an armada flag, which is generally the sort of flag that a naval fleet would use. Only you don't recognize what nation or power would have a half-broken crown on it. Maybe the complete flag would make more sense.
Can you mend it?
We need the other half.
Oh.
If we mended it, it would just be blank because we don't know what the other half is.
I see.
I mean, I can make it up, but that wouldn't be helpful,
Mhm.
would it?
Mm-hmm.
That
I
guy's
think-
name. Can I think back to our client, the human man named Vale Thorn,
Mm-hmm.
and in
human man.
the light of hindsight, considering that it seems like the captain he sent us out to find was a crazy cultist or something, trying to sacrifice himself to unseal an abyssal something.
No, he's
He's
a explorer. He was meant
Captain
to
was
discover
rogue.
ruins.
yeah, he didn't seem
So,
crazy thirsty.
The
Okay,
vibe that I get from the journal is that this
it corrupted
was
him.
madness. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's red lyrium. Oh my god, throw it away.
That's
Yeah, I know, right?
exactly what I
Feels
was
very
gonna
red
say,
lyrium.
was that
It
it's
feels very red
lyrium.
lyrium to me. Yeah.
There's too
Aaron will
much
perk
Dragon
up
Age in
and
my
just-
D&D game.
There's too much
All
yeah,
right.
fantasy.
Aaron will just perk up and be like, "Yeah, that makes sense." I will say that Turn, when I asked her, seemed really excited a little bit and intrigued when she saw said medallion, which I can assure you is a terrible thing.
Oh,
Oh, how rude.
Deep.
so she
Abyssal?
like doesn't have your best interests.
She only has her own interest in mind.
And you're a part of that.
Hmm.
Do you need to interrupt all the time? I say this
Mortality.
out loud too. Do you need to interrupt all the time?
I'm usually quite quiet.
I'm sorry.
So, I was
Anyway,
sorry.
it was a. I mean, is good advice either way.
Um,
Okay, maybe now we should check with her. I don't know.
I think we need to decide before we go back up how much we're going to talk about this with the client.
Oh, you mean about the
Because-
haunted
No.
medallion that drives people crazy?
Yeah. Are we going to be like, do you want us to continue
We need
this?
to learn about the abyssal seals.
Yeah.
That seems like a
We could
thing
use
that
Mariguard
we should know
resources for
more
that.
about.
It just
Wait,
seems
hang on. No. We're doing exactly what the client asked us to do. We will give
Yeah.
them the information, and then we'll take our check, and then we'll do the next job.
I like
That's
that.
what we do. We're mercenaries.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not gonna go off half cocked trying to open this abyssal seal.
I
or
was going to
whatever.
say, can I please lay out a boundary? For me personally, I would not like to unleash something from the abyss.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm a
That's valid.
mercenary. Second.
That's
I
kind
have
of against my
nothing
moral
else to
code.
We
do,
want
be
to know
honest.
what it is not because we want to open it.
I
What do you-
understand that, but I don't want to inadvertently fulfill the steps of this quest.
The client didn't seem weird. Not like this, so but
The client is an
I
explorer.
don't think the captain was either.
You can
No,
tell
this
your
is-
little friends that I also don't want to release something from the abyss.
Hearn would like me to let you all know that she also would not like to release something from the abyss.
Do you believe her?
Never.
her name is Turn.
Yes, her name is Turn.
It's your turn.
She gets it.
Not me, I'm just some guy.
Oh.
Spring is right.
Aaron has a look of you ever see that smile that like has a little bit of murder in it? That just like a little bit of murder. He's just smiling at a guy like that was good. That was very good. Thank you for that.
Scythe is
Oh.
quiet for a second, and she just kind of sits there, and then she goes, "My name is Scythe." Like this is a contribution to the conversation. It's
It
not
is,
really,
no,
but she just
It
wants to be
suits
involved.
you.
Thank you, Scythe. Thank you for getting me.
Spring is right.
Thank you, Arya.
No, I agree. Absolutely.
I mean, I think unless there's more here to find, this seems like mission complete, right? Like, we could try to find. I mean, I guess the only other thing left for us to do, I guess, is to like look and see if there are any golden lights that we see while we still have water breathing, I guess.
Or why?
But that
The
seems like
concern
above and beyond, and I don't think we should do
the
that.
concern is that if we just bring this to the client and entrap him in the same madness that took this fellow, that's not just being a mercenary, it is being irresponsible.
I mean, we could tell him, right?
Yeah, we're not going to not tell him what the
Forewarned
risks
is forearmed. The explorers should have ways to contain things.
Is anyone here concerned that we might, one of us, be influenced by this thing in the process of handing it off?
Ooh, I
No.
look deep into Renata's eyes. Why? Do you think that you should keep it?
I am a holy person.
Okay, I think Renata might be. He looks at the others. I think it got Renata. Okay.
It's got me.
Here's what I
Figured it out.
Here's what
I
I
have
think.
already experienced immortality.
I mean,
I am
when it comes
safe.
down to it,
Eternal.
unless one of you is able to destroy it, then there is nothing that we can do. We can complete our mission.
I know we're mercenaries. I know that we're supposed to just do our mission, but I, for one, don't want to be a part of handing off something that could cause untold harm to others without at least understanding what I'm doing. And I know that goes kind of against the whole mercenary thing, but I don't know if you've
It
noticed,
doesn't.
I'm not super sold on
I don't think it doesn't.
where we're from. So
In the meantime, I'm putting this bullshit in the bag of holding where it's safe in a little pocket dimension.
That's a good idea. Let's just stay
Mhm.
there.
So she's gonna do that. Do you want me here? If we can take the log and everything else, we can just put it all in here in the bag.
Okay.
Yes. Cool.
Mhm.
We're gonna put everything here in the bag. Very
What
first
we-
thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna send a report to Persh with all of this stuff, and that guy's been alive longer, doing missions longer than we have. So I'm gonna ask him for advice. We're gonna tell him, here's what we found, here's what it did to the last captain. We still have a little bit on our water breathing potion, but not too much longer. The Mariguard
Think
Academy.
22
plenty of
hours.
them.
Yeah, right. In 22 hours.
Yeah, that wouldn't even get us the
Um,
100 whatever miles to the other circle.
But like he can give us some sort of
Yeah, he could tell us if it's a mission
inkling.
accomplished or we
Yeah, he
should
can give
He's
us
drop
some
quite
it.
sort of
wise.
inkling either way. And I'm sure this is not the first time that somebody has recovered something kind of dangerous that would maybe be bad for the world, that we have to make some decisions. But I think that that's above our pay grade.
Arya, once again, more forcefully this time than you've ever heard her, says, "Bring is right."
I agree. I think she's speaking perfectly reasonably.
All right,
We
let's
should
go.
defer to
It's creepy
Percy's
down here.
judgment. Yes, let's please get out of this place.
Sure.
We can't make it any safer. It's in the bag of holding, so let's
Okay, so you
Get up.
guys
into
Get
the diving
back
bell.
under the diving bell, and you begin to ascend.
Bloop.
Doesn't take long, but as you rise back up through the water,
As you rise, you rise.
we're going to go ahead and take a short break.
Woo!
All right. As you guys ascend the diving bell, you break the surface of the ocean to see Captain Alrenaga stands at the railing. He doesn't ask any questions as the bell rises. And as the bell, like, as you all just kind of come up and the bell lifts up onto the deck. I don't like the way the water feels. What exactly did you pull out of that wreck?
A log book and a map. A compass that I fixed.
Drowned men.
We didn't pull the drowned men out. We did lay them to rest.
Then can you explain why the water just stopped breathing?
No, I was not aware the water was breathing before.
It
There's
is
something
uncommonly still.
unnatural about it, but I couldn't tell you why.
Yep.
You woke something up, didn't you?
Nope.
We're not
It seems like
Certain.
maybe. Yeah. I do
what the
agree.
repercussions are.
So, do you know what's coming, or do I just get to guess?
We do not know what's
I don't-
coming. We need to check in with a colleague, get some advice. I don't know.
Got
We
some
don't
haunted
necessarily.
corpses.
Yeah.
The fight ended, but the stillness remains.
Mm.
Why don't you all do that then?
Yeah, thanks. Stu.
All right, Spring.
Huh?
I said, all right, Spring, to right to
Oh,
Persh.
okay.
But go ahead.
As he says that, he like heads back towards the helm of the ship, and he's like looking up at the sails, which are full draw and not moving. Keep a sharp eye out, Albie. Let me know as soon as you hear anything or see a thing at all.
So are we
I'll also
stuck
look out.
since there's no wind in the sails?
The
Comms.
captain turns and looks at you and says, "That's how sails work."
Great. Okay. Yep. Just confirming that.
From above in the sails, all of you hear a voice that none of you had really heard before. Hold on. What does he say? God damn it. Oh, he says, "Still waters before the storm."
Well, that's not good.
I want to help look out while everyone, Spring is writing the letter and stuff like that because
Okay.
they seem to expect that something's coming.
Do you climb up the mast to look out?
Will that help me?
Yes.
Yes.
Roll athletics.
I'm gonna flex my scrawny little arms and 28.
28. Yeah. You climb up the mast easy peasy, and as you get to the top, you find Albie, the lookout, who is a Kenku.
Hello.
I love him.
When you say hello, hold on a minute. Okay. When you say hello, he just looks at you. Smart man. Shame they don't live long.
Right. I'm gonna help you. Look, while my party does what they need to.
Keep talking. Won't change the wind.
Okay.
And just keeps looking out. This is what he looks like, by the way.
Oh my god, a little lad.
I love him.
Take
love
him home
him.
with us.
He is.
While Spring's sending stuff and Renata's doing lookout stuff, Arya's gonna step away if she can and try to look at the coin, weigh it.
So the thing is, you reach into your pocket to grasp the coin at the same time as Spring has pulled out the parchment and
Sorry, something bad happens, guys.
Renata has climbed up the mast and encountered Albie. I need to know in this exact moment what are Aaron, Spring, and Guy doing? Not Spring. Aaron, Scythe, and Guy doing.
I'm watching Arya.
I was gonna talk to Aaron,
So,
but I was waiting
mid-word.
for other people to not be doing stuff.
Well, you don't have time for that now.
Okay.
So, are you doing anything? You're just standing there waiting to talk.
Aaron's just
I
kinda
mean,
fake.
she was going. She was.
You were heading over to
standing there
Aaron
and
to
she was
talk
about
to
to say something.
Okay.
Yeah. And then something happens, obviously.
Yep,
but
something
that
happens.
was what she was doing.
So I look up and Side goes to speak, and then
Yeah. And then, it's as though, in a burst of light, from northward? Eastward? Westward? You're not sure. The direction the prow of the ship is pointing, suddenly it's as though the sky glows with golden light, and all of you hear, much clearer and much louder,
Oh.
And
Arya's gonna
you
shove the coin
see
back in her pocket.
it's fair enough. You see the sky open with gold light, and from it you see
no.
An angel?
No. It's like, do you remember anything?
ships.
What?
What did you do, Arya?
She wasn't doing anything. What kind of shit? I want to see the
We
ship.
found them.
Hold on. You see gleaming gold ships emerging from bright radiant light. And up, all of you hear, bells tolling for thee.
Oh, that's helpful. Albie.
He kind of looks down at you. Smart man! Shame they don't live long!
Damn, got me.
This is as the
You did.
ships crest out into the water. This is
Someone
what they
else
look
remember
like.
golden ships or a golden ship?
Wait, I thought they were gonna be angelic and cool.
Mm,
Those are scary.
Yeah, we.
Arya's gonna
Echoed
ask
the-
Spring. I was gonna ask Spring, is the amulet still in the bag of holding?
I mean, yeah.
Arya, you did this.
Spring only took out a transcription paper.
Yeah, that's all that's in your hand.
Didn't even get to finish writing to Persh.
Yeah, truly, I think she's halfway through her note to Persh.
It is important to note that these ships, they appear, not sailing, but emerging, as if the sky and ocean themselves are surrendering them. These ships have tarnished golden hulls that are encrusted with barnacles, and they shine with divine markings.
Ooh.
Their sails...
Familiar to anybody?
Anybody who wants to
Mm-hmm.
can roll a religion, but the DC is super high because none of you are of this religion.
It wouldn't be
I-
that. I
They
was
look-
thinking of something different.
Do they look like the ship that we saw in?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
I have a confession to make.
Do you now?
Arya,
Yes.
What?
I found something in the box. I thought it was just gold.
Oh.
what did you find?
Was it
I-
not gold?
I think it is gold.
Oh.
And then Arya will reach in, finally draw the coin fully out.
More
and then,
ships appear.
And then
You
hold
look
it
at
out
this
towards
gold
Simon.
coin. Anybody who
Yeah.
is proficient in religion
God
can
damn it.
roll it when they look at this coin.
I am too high up, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I rolled an
Neat,
18
okay.
for the fleet of ships, though.
Oh,
Is
it's
that not high
that's
enough?
that's not high enough.
Damn.
Yeah.
However, next to you, Albie says, "The king's wake has come."
Is that what this is? The King's Wake? What's that?
Albie looks at you. Oh, sure, great plan. Let's all die together.
Albie, we need positivity.
Does anybody else
I
hear
don't
this,
think
or
we
just-
do.
Or just Renata from out.
I mean, Albie's not talking loudly. He's just
How high
talking.
up is the
Oh,
crow's
it's
nest?
50 feet.
Okay, so yeah, that's why Renata has no chance on this gold coin down below. She doesn't even know about the gold coin.
Is this gold coin like magical?
No. So
Has the captain had a reaction to this, by the way?
yeah, he's watching this with like he looks aghast.
Sure, it's terrifying. What the fuck?
Yeah.
The coin, Scythe, you recognize is the symbol of a god. It's the symbol of Varian, the pirate king.
Arian.
He's the god
That
of the
king, that
seas,
king.
freedom, and chaos.
Scythe will share that.
Do you
Aaron
think...
will look at Arya basically with the widest eyes. You stole from a pirate king god?
There
It's
was
a
pirate
holy
king down
symbol.
there.
I'm supposed to be the fuck up here.
I
Hey,
mean, the good news is, like, a pirate king will probably respect that.
Willie now.
we'll
Willie.
see.
The largest ship of the vessels moving towards you looms ahead of the rest, its broken throne figurehead casting a long shadow across the water, and rising above the prow is a massive banner, an azure blue, with a crown split down the middle.
Oh, like the other side
That
of the
thing.
flag.
Do
Yeah.
we even... Oh, what if you mend the flag now and we fly it?
You can't, that's not how mending works.
Yeah, I
you
was
need the other
kidding.
half.
I could like make an
Okay.
illusion of the other hat. Listen, I think maybe we wrap that coin in the flag and give it back.
Do we... Is the coin magic? Can you...
It didn't.
It's a holy symbol.
Yeah.
It's not magic in itself. It is a symbol.
Then how do
Of
we
God.
know that...
We don't. We don't.
We treat it with the respect that you owe to the pirate king. That's all.
The vessels
Echo-
on their approach. Yes.
Was there any reaction from Turn to me seeing this by chance?
Giggles.
Did you
probably.
ask?
I think in my head it's just, oh fuck. Just
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, you would hear Celestials. That's what you'd hear.
okay. Just curious to see. Just want to gauge my level of fucked on her reaction. You know.
He wants it back, right? We can just give it back.
As this armada of vessels close in, the largest one at the front, the one gilded in gold, stops maybe 100 feet away. Your sails still flutter lifelessly as there's no wind in them. That seems to be no hindrance to this gleaming fleet. You see that on the prow is a man in a suit of armor and a hood. The armor itself is golden, but it's crested with relics of the ocean. Barnacles and seaweed hang from him. And as soon as the vessel stops, you watch as he steps off the prow of the ship. And then doesn't really fall, but is suddenly walking on the water towards your ship.
Pirate Jesus, he's coming.
It is Peasus.
Jesus.
Yeah, guys
I-
like saying quietly to Spring, like, I think we should give him the amulet and stuff and just.
Spring is getting the stuff out of the bag.
Hold on. No. When do we all
Hold on
agree
for
to do this? Leave
Are
it-
you
leave
gonna
it
argue
open
with the
with-
god?
Yeah.
You literally just
Okay, maybe you should not do that.
Or maybe the guy doesn't want to bargain. Maybe we should find out what's happening before we put our cards on the table. Do you not
Okay.
play, you don't play poker, do you?
But the ships
how
appeared.
we are.
What did you say?
I like
You
poker,
must
but
be
I
that-
don't think I would play it with Varian.
I still didn't hear Emily.
Do you not see how outnumbered we are?
Thank you. Now I hear you.
I'm just saying, you don't show all your cards.
Well, here he is.
Doesn't
You
mean
can
you
ask
won't
him.
give them to him.
Here he is.
What the-
He then steps forward and then is on the prow of your ship.
Arya will shove the coin back in her pocket as
Echo.
soon as
This
he's
is what he
close
looks
enough.
like.
Can I have started climbing down at this point?
Sure.
Because I'm like, looking out seems pointless when they're right there.
Yeah, you don't need to look out. They're here.
I would like to join the party up for this.
I'm gonna walk towards the prow where he is. I'm not gonna try to gesture to sight. So it'd be like,
Back me up,
hell,
back
come
me
with
up.
me, back me up.
Sure. Scythe will play bodyguard.
Not like I'm not. It's not a menacing walk. Where there's no menacing to this walk. It's just like meeting the
No,
party.
she's just walking.
Yeah, I
The
meant like
only-
Aaron.
The only
Aaron's
menace
not
she offers
swaggering.
Is inherent.
For once, Aaron
is
is not
inherent in
swaggering.
being Scythe.
You, like, he stands looking at
Approach.
all of you, this skeleton crew on this ship, and he says, "You hold a relic of the Deep Pact. The seal does not belong to you. Surrender it now, and you may leave these waters unbroken."
Guy looks at Aaron pointedly.
It wasn't for us.
This isn't for us. What we've recovered.
I just-
is not.
I don't think we need.
Echo.
Shit.
It wasn't for us? Is that all you say to him?
Echo.
What? Yes.
Ring?
Hello.
Can I pray?
Yeah. What do you pray?
Alciox, spare me from this. She will grasp her holy symbol while this, Aaron goes to meet him, and she will say, Calciox, I seek your guidance. Is it disastrous to give him this relic?
Roll a wisdom plus proficiency check.
Okay. That's just my spellcasting. So I'm gonna use an inspo to re-roll that. It's
Okay.
sad. So much better. 26.
In this moment, you reach out to Calciox. As you do, wind catches up underneath your hair. The breeze that is tinted with blood. You smell it as you have every time you've reached out to your patron. They say it's a relic of the battlefields he could never leave. The loss that he could never retrieve. But as you say these words, you hear Varian does not know what he's after. He is simple-minded in his goals. I can respect them, but not their consequences. Alas, choices like these are not one I'm allowed to make for you. That's
Do I
what he
feel like I
says.
can reply, or am I like, is the connection brief?
It's brief. It's just a prayer.
It's not like a commune.
Yeah. As quickly as it began, the presence is gone, and you are back in this tense moment as this individual who does not have the bearing of a god. I need to make this important. This is not an avatar of Varian, but it is a celestial.
Renata would, come out of her moment, and she would look at the party members closest to her and say, "There will be consequences if we hand this thing over to him."
There will be consequences if we don't.
He's not a god. Well, he is, but that's not a god.
The man looks at you all, almost tired.
We
You
often
are-
have that effect.
You are wasting my time. You are known now. The tide does not turn back. And it's over.
Can you describe what you're looking for?
Do not play games with me, child.
This is not a game. If you cannot describe what you're looking for, how do we know what to give you?
The medallion, clutched from the grip of Captain Dane Voss. What do you guys do?
I
See,
think
we're actually
Renata's-
under contract to deliver that to someone. It's not really our call. Can you hang on a second? Send this message to our boss.
Time
one moment, just
is
one
a
moment.
luxury we do not have. You will have all the time you need once the medallion is relieved of your possession.
You have more time than we do. If we can
That much
have
is
1 moment.
true. No.
Aaron's never gonna age. He's gonna look great forever.
You watch as this individual raises a hand as he turns his head behind him. And appearing in the air behind him are a pair of winged sailors wearing armor.
Sailor angels.
Basically,
Angels.
they're celestials of Varian. They
Oh
are
my god.
angel pirates, basically.
Fuck yeah.
Amazing.
Renata fingers her war bow.
Is he raising his hand, kind of like summoning them, or kind of like the about
He's-
to give the order to do something?
He has summoned them, and
Okay.
he is like, you feel like you still have a moment, but he is. Take this as a threat of violence soon to occur.
Mm-hmm.
Arya's gonna look to Spring.
Spring looks back at Arya. Spring is gonna send a message to Arya saying, I don't think we're gonna get paid more if we fight this out. What do you think?
I wish that wasn't silent.
She can say back, right?
Yeah, you can say something back with message.
Reply to the message, yeah.
Arya's gonna say, we'll probably not get paid more, but it might be reckless to give it to them.
Aaron will find his voice and step forward real quick and just be like, "Can you give us 1 second
No,
just
they
to find
can't.
out?" Hold on. And he's like, it looks like his demeanor is calm, but like he's suppressing what he wants to say, and like very, very tensed for something. It's just, we're not saying we won't, but can you give us a second just to get some clarification on something?
Clarification of what?
From our employer, from the people who sent us here, from people smarter than us.
Your employer is not Varian's problem.
I understand. Just asking to be reasonable here for a moment.
Kind of Celestials are just kind of
Roll a persuasion.
like that.
Persuasion, thank God. Maybe we have a chance.
Whoa! Natural 20! Hey!
Wow.
Oh, if ever there was a need for one.
This Celestial lowers his hand.
Nice.
He lets his fingers relax into a grip where a glaive appears, blade down. The blade itself, immediately you notice, is like chipped and cracked, as if this glaive has been brutally damaged in combat. And he just thuds it into the deck of the ship and seems to be waiting.
And I'll turn to Spring and be like,
Scythe
"Now,
mirrors
quickly,
him.
quickly."
Yeah,
She's
Spring.
also holding the glaive, so
Spring
she,
finishes.
you know.
Spring finishes up
Or
her message. I think she got halfway through it, and it was sort of like this meticulous, detailed thing. And then there's a little slash,
Ah!
and then it says, "Relic is
Celestial's
wanted."
about to fight his poison vines.
Yeah. Relic is wanted by Celestials of Varian. Need answer now. Should we keep it or not?
Harsh is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right.
Okay, you sign it.
Yeah, I sign it.
The transcription paper is gone. And as it
Say something to the
vanishes...
party.
Yeah?
In this moment, as it sends off, I think Renato will look very meaningfully at the whole party and say, "This might not be part of the job, but consequences for the world or consequences for us. We happen to live here."
I don't
That's all
want to
she
die
says.
today, though. We won't
Yeah,
live here
You
if we
know
die.
not what you keep.
He's not a god. This man is not a god. Not even an avatar.
We weren't even sure if we wanted to give it to just regular ass people.
Damn, are you saying you want to fight him, Renata? Fucking feeling
Yeah, it
groggy?
seems like.
Aaron
I do
will
what I
actually
do for
look-
the greater good.
Aaron will actually
How
look
do you
at
know that
Renata
this is
when
for
she
the-
says it and just nod, the most solemn nod of like pure agreeance.
Who do you agree with?
Renata.
You.
Whoa.
There's that look. It's the look of somebody who's willing to do something really stupid, but
She
like
gives you the same stupid look.
Okay, well, I have things to live for. So,
Yeah, same.
I didn't say anything. I just looked at her and nodded in utter agreement of like, the world is more
Behind
important.
you hear This doesn't sound good. From the captain.
I know. He's like,
Lives arisen
He's like,
here,
why are you-
whatever. Are you sure
what's
you
it
want
got
that?
to do with me?
It's my destiny.
And I'm cursing like under my breath, like.
Yeah,
"God damn
well,
it,
other
Persh,
people
I
shouldn't
better
have to
be
die
alone
for
tonight."
your destiny.
Girl, you are a mercenary.
So
Can I-
can I like eyeball this dude and try to
Do
get
what you
like a
think.
good sense of
How tough is he?
Can I take him?
how tough is he? How hot is he? You know.
I mean, he kind of looks
into
like
the
Jamie
guy.
Lannister.
He's not very hot.
He's okay. Roll. You can roll an insight
Okay.
check if you'd like.
Can I do that too?
Sure.
Like,
You're
While
Major
they're,
Rob.
while they're eyeing him up, Arya's gonna like go towards partial cover.
I was gonna say, guys standing.
Renata,
front of
roll
me.
me a religion check.
Okay.
Scythe, with an 18, he seems like a soldier. He seems competent. He doesn't look like his glaive isn't carving the deck of the ship open, right? Like, he seems like he would be a dangerous enemy, but
Mortal.
not, well, celestial.
Killable.
Renata, you recognize what he is. This is a celestial entity known as a herald. They are not as powerful as Deva or Planetar. They are basically the bottom line of celestials when you get to an outer plane.
Oh damn! You called him basic.
Yeah, the DM did.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know anything about celestials. You would think I might, but I don't.
Aside from like this, okay, celestial lesson here. The outer planes, almost every deity in afterlife has their own demean, and within it they have their own followers that follow them in the afterlife. A herald is one that the god favored over other mortals when they came to the afterlife. You know, as a herald, they have some powerful divine magic, but nothing that, like, they're comparable to a powerful cleric.
Meanwhile, Guy is looking at Renata. He's like, I respect your destiny. You have to understand how tired I am. Renata, I'm so tired.
Spring, I need you
I
to
mean, that's
declare
valid.
odds or evens for me, please.
Evens.
Okay.
No, that was a good okay. Didn't sound like one.
You wait.
Oh, no.
What a time for Persh to get in the bathroom.
As if bound by the declaration of such, a minute passes. The Celestial looks at you all. Your time is finished.
Can
Hand over the medallion.
can I buy another minute? And Arya will reach for that coin of Varian and offer it.
He looks at the coin and he looks at you and he says, "A follower. You should know exactly how important it would be that Varian receive this abyssal seal."
Get him, girl.
And then Arya like hesitates and blushes and like just like hands him the coin again, tries to hand him the coin.
Okay.
He just looks at it. He doesn't take it from
He's
you.
so confused. He's like, what are you doing? Oh my god.
Do you renounce our king?
Oh God. Arya, please.
Aaron was like intensely staring at Renata, waiting for like some sort of cue, but on that, it's just like
I don't.
like just what the fuck?
He's like, what is happening over here?
Man, I don't want to be the one to call the fight.
My patience
what?
has rung thin. I will take the abyssal seal from your corpses.
Oh, okay. Well, he made the decision.
Yeah.
I guess
Hooray!
it's
He was already there, basically.
Yeah.
It was already there. We stalled as long as we possibly
I will
could.
take it from your corpses. Was that
Well,
a
in that
statement,
case-
or was that a statement of like he's moving now?
Oh, like we're about to
He's
switch maps and we are rolling initiative.
Yeah, it's initiative time.
Okay, well-
Arya, you were handing the coin forward, so you are closest. Um,
I'm also near Arya because Guy would be of.
I'm right next to Aaron, but I don't know where Aaron is.
you're all
That's right,
pretty
we
darn
were up
close.
We were up front
Guys,
talking
we're all
to him.
flustered.
You were.
We were standing right there talking to him.
I'm gonna say, yeah, if that's the case, she's definitely renouncing Varian. Fuck that dude. I slapped the coin out of her hand.
As he like raises the hand off his glaive and closes it, and two more of these celestial warriors appear behind him, and
Yep.
this is what it looks like.
Great. Yep, let's go.
I mean, he wasn't.
This
He
will be
wasn't
fun.
getting that medallion. He wasn't getting that fucking.
I'm so sleepy.
Well,
Maybe I can forever sleep. Let's go.
Ah!
a
We straight
moment
up
here.
Yep, yep.
Spring was so close, like at the very beginning of that was so close to being like, yeah, you can have it here. But
Right? I was
me-
ready to do that too, but then
Yeah, but me the player, I'm like, no, but that's not
Exactly.
fair. The
I
rest of the
defer
group-
to people who want to-
I defer to the group.
And I didn't want to be like, we absolutely cannot hand it over because I didn't want to make the
That's
decision
smart.
for the party either.
Guys,
I was just
Yeah,
trying to play
no.
my character.
I
Yeah, the
think
problem
that's
is my
smart.
character is the wild card that would have stopped that hand over. Like,
And that's
He would have been like, no.
Spring.
No.
As we're rolling initiative, you notice you still don't have a reply from Persh.
I was literally about to say while Arya's stammering, like I was gonna cast sending to Percy, be like, "Hey, guess what?"
Help!
Well, it won't work. Like,
Indeed.
the
Good
whole
roll,
thing
Aaron.
is that he won't get
He
sent
can't-
a lot of the time.
Yeah,
Well,
if he's in
spell-
the main hall,
A spell would reach him no matter where he is. I don't care if he's taking a poop.
Guy, please.
in the main
please roll
hall
initiative.
of the Mariguard Academy, he won't get sendings. And that's where he always is.
Oh,
Which is
he
why the
won't?
transcription paper is the thing. You can send it to like
Ah.
Maxwell or a different teacher, but
Okay, hang
like
on,
Persh is
I'm
like the last
rolling-
person you can cast a
I'm
sending
rolling
to.
so much disadvantage, you guys. I'm so sleepy. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Aaron, as he crashes the glaive into the ground and the fight starts, as he raises it, you're up first.
Okay. All right. That's
Yep.
perfect.
Come on, Aaron. Let's do this.
Because he had what was the last thing he said there, Echo? I'll take it from your
Take it
corpses.
from our corpses.
Yes.
He's gonna take it from our corpses.
All right, buddy, play your cards.
Okay. Well, Aaron heard that grave clash to the ground. He will turn to him, and with a determination that is really risky, he's just like, "You touch any of them, I'll kill you." On the spot,
Oh,
and then on
no.
the spot, I will cast Hunger of Hadar.
Okay.
Okay, but why was that hot though? Even for me?
Okay. I will cast the. I think I will go with that. Yeah, actually, you know what? Fuck it. That's not flashy enough for what's happening.
You don't want the black noodles of doom to come out and.
No, I
Noodles.
mean it's pretty like whatever. But I was gonna say Aaron's eyes glow a little bit red, and I think we'll go with something a little more flashy. And let's just go with a good solid fireball at all four in the back. If I,
Wow.
if I have the radius.
my
for
God.
that.
Yeah, you got the radius for that.
Chip on what?
So I will.
Eh, we're surrounded by water. How dangerous could it
Eh, skibbity fire on the water. It's okay, fine. Go for it.
be? We can put it out later. I'm sure.
Fireball.
I could cast mending on the ship. It's okay.
That's really not how that spell works.
I feel confident.
Oh, here we go.
That's,
There we
you
go.
can say that
And it's
confidently.
Let's do it right there.
Oh
Let's get real risky.
Oh,
on this shit.
that animation was so good. It's like,
Okay.
Let's get dangerous.
DC 17 dexterity saving throw from them.
All right.
Come on, pirate angels.
The first one succeeds with a 21. The second one succeeds with an 18. Second one, or third one, fails with a 14.
I only care about one of them.
Fourth one A 16. Does that succeed?
No.
Okay.
17.
So the 2 on the right fail, the 2 on the left succeed, and then the Herald.
Please fail.
He rolled a 17.
Damn. Alright. That's the only one I wanted to hit hard, but let's
You
see
can,
what happens.
I mean, if you
here.
have an inspo, you can try to make a reroll, but
You could make me reroll.
I do have one, didn't I? Don't I?
Oh, boy.
I've never used it. I wrote it down in
Yeah.
my book. I do have one. Yes. Try to reroll. Let's see what happens.
All right, I'll roll again.
Let's see, do it.
That becomes a 10.
hey,
All right.
give me one crispy angel.
All right. Let's roll it here.
Nice.
30 damage.
Okay. You learn the hard way. Celestials are resistant to fire.
Of course they were.
But he does take 15. As do the 2 on the right.
Nice.
And then the 2 on the left take 7.
But it looked cool.
It
All
does.
right?
As the flames engulf them and lick at their flesh, it's clear it hurts, and they look unhappy.
It does like 60 damage anyway. That's respectable.
All right.
Okay.
Bonus
And
action
then,
movement. Also, the
actually-
ship is on fire now.
It's awesome.
Sorry, Cap.
Great.
Bonus
We
action
can still
movement.
breathe underwater. It's fine.
Spring looks at you, Aaron, and is like, just what?
What kind of bitches? Yeah, I'm just kidding.
We're
I
on
will-
fireball on flammable things challenge.
Actually, no. I was gonna move, but no. I see. I'm next to my girl here, and I'm standing strong. I'm gonna die.
Okay.
We could just move the amulet back and not die.
I
It's
think
an
we'll-
option now.
I think we
Scythe.
just fired them.
Scythe is gonna move forward, like so,
You do so.
and she's gonna rage, and she's gonna swing her glaive up and stabby.
All right, go ahead and make an attack.
So many always sunny beams. I'm so happy.
It's always sunny in Amaranth.
It's a nips, baby.
19 hits.
Nips the nips. Gotta make it sexy.
So 8 damages, and second attack.
That misses.
Is misses. So,
All right.
because Scythe is now within 5 feet of him, any of her allies should have advantage on melee attacks against him
Okay.
because of her wolf thing.
Sure. This celestial warrior surges forward and sweeps up behind Aaron, wings flapping.
This doesn't seem right.
It might have been the fireball.
It might have been the fireball, yeah. It's going to swing a longsword at you, my friend.
Yeah. I figured it might.
11 misses. 19?
It's
Okay, you take a d8 of slashing, you take 9 slashing, and you take some radiant. You take 13 radiant.
Ouch.
So that's 22 damage.
yeah.
It's its turn. Arya.
Hi. I am going to bonus action. Steady aim.
Hey.
Right in this guy's face.
So that's a straight... Okay, he's in melee with you?
It's
Which-
not a straight. I have sharpshooter, which means I don't take advantage or disadvantage when I'm in melee range.
That's not what sharpshooter does.
That's what it says.
It might be the 2024 rules.
Okay. Hold on. Let me read. Sharpshooter. It does say that now. Okay, sure. That's
Woo!
new. Great.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, so
24.
being within 5 feet of an enemy doesn't impose disadvantage on your attack rolls.
Okay.
Thunk.
Do you have advantage? Which gives you sneak attack. Go for it.
She's so
If I
sneaky.
hit.
From directly in front of us.
Right in his face.
He didn't take the coin.
Sneakiest of all.
Just shove the coin down his throat.
You might as well just yell like sneak attack, and it's
You're vulnerable. Oh my god.
got a case of the vapors.
That is not a crit on him.
Oh.
He's wearing adamantine.
He is wearing adamantine.
Son of a bitch!
I only have the option of critical on Foundry. What do I do here?
Just roll another attack.
Okay.
We gotta strip this guy, guys.
And then damage. Okay.
For the greater good, we have to take his armor off.
I'm here for it.
I'm going to roll damage twice. 1d6 plus.
Nice.
Pretty good.
You mean you rolled max. Can't really get better than
okay.
that.
Yeah.
And then I can
You rolled back.
You still get sneak attack.
You do
just
get
not
sneak attack, yeah.
Yes. So I'm gonna drop a die to apply poison.
Ooh.
Hold on a second. Sorry. I wrote all these things and it's like hard to
What?
so he needs to make a DC 16 con saving throw.
Okay, he's pretty good at these. Is this magical?
No.
No, it is not. Okay. This 19. He succeeds.
Okay. So then I can still apply. Here's my sneak attack. I can still apply 3d6 of damage.
Good roll.
Pretty damn
Because of,
good.
you know, how sneaky that was. And then, after I deal my sneak attack damage to this creature, I'm going to target a second creature that I can see within 30 feet, and it takes 2d6 of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
And that's going to be the guy that attacked Aaron.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
What did I say? 2d6. Okay.
Also, what does this look like?
Yeah.
Nobody else really sees it. Arya sees it, except maybe you see a wisp of it, and maybe the captain sees it, where a ghost rises up behind the celestial and like touches his temples and then goes away.
There are no... Okay, that's fine. You do that. Yes.
Okay. I can change the flavor.
Flavor's free. It's fine.
Okay.
Not an issue because there's no ghost.
Yeah, there's no ghost out here, but it's fine. You have a ghost is following you around for some reason. Anything else in your turn?
No.
Okay. This Celestial Warrior's turn is going to surge up and deal with that. Arya, that is a 16 to hit.
No.
Okay, tries again. That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
All right. The longsword deals 8 points of slashing damage. And then you take 9 points of radiant damage.
Halved for uncanny dodge.
Okay, so 8 total. That's its turn. Spring.
Is this part of the ship is this still on fire?
Oh yeah, it looks like this right now.
All of it is on fire.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, instead of blasting,
Even this guy is also on fire currently.
No,
or not?
people are not on fire, but they're standing in flames. So they're
Okay,
going
great.
to take small amounts of damage on their turn if they don't move.
Could you put an area of effect so we know where not to stand?
Yeah, if
I
I
can just leave it
cast-
on if you'd like. Just boop.
If I cast web like here, it would immediately be on fire and it wouldn't be helpful,
It'll be
right?
a little
Yep.
incinerator.
That web would immediately burn. Yeah, it wouldn't.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure. In which case, I will not cast web. And instead, I will strafe this way. And I will shoot my repeating shot at the leader guy
Okay.
here. That's a 19 to hit.
That certainly hits.
Awesome. That's gonna be 9 piercing
Okay.
and 14 I doubt hits him.
No,
But maybe-
14 does not hit him.
Okay, that's what I figured. Cool. I'm going to... I guess I'm not going to do my last defense of field. I still have a 10 hit point from that. I'm gonna sort of... I'm gonna stay back here, I think. Give me 2 seconds here. I'm gonna... I have any useful bonus actions right now. I think that's all from spring right now.
Okay. At the end of your turn, this Celestial Warrior is going to surge up Scythe
Okay.
and Aaron. It's going to swing an attack at each of you. Scythe, that's 22 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. Scythe, that is 11 points of slashing and 12
That's a
points
5.
of radiant. Almost a necrotic.
Okay, so 5 and 12. So
17. And then Aaron.
Yeah.
You don't sound too happy about this. It's a 14 to hit.
No, it does not.
Okay. Next, the Herald.
He's probably fine with me.
The herald named Harold.
His name is Aurelus. He raises his glaive, and he crashes it into the deck of the ship, splintering with burnt wood, as he casts Spirit Guardians.
Counterspell.
Whoa!
That's
Okay.
also hot.
Aaron, you're
Counterspell it.
doing great this session.
All right. He then will move.
He's coming for you.
Yeah, he immediately comes for you. And he's
do I
gonna.
get to hit him?
Wait, don't.
Yeah,
I
you have
get
an attack.
Attack of up.
You both would, yes.
I will. Okay, so I'm gonna attack.
He was
I
big
just
mad.
picture Aaron with such confidence, just like flicking the counterspell, then he comes over, and it's just like, oh no!
Oh, no.
I look at Scythe. Help! Help me, please!
So that's a
24
to hit.
hits.
Nice.
That's 13 damages.
Okay.
But I don't have Sentinel.
And then Arya.
Do I get advantage on opportunity attacks if I have advantage until the end of my next turn?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm just checking.
Get him.
Okay.
You also would have had advantage because at the time you took the opportunity attack, he's within 5 feet of me.
Oh, I see.
And I am all feet.
Oh wow.
Wow.
it's not a crit.
Aw,
He's-
damn
yeah,
it.
Still can't be crit.
What a cock.
I
he
have to
rolled
do it
2.
again. Hold
Two
on.
natural 20s from the rogue, and you don't even get that satisfaction.
Hit somebody else. Jeez.
Ignore this one.
Yep. Go ahead and roll damage.
Hold on.
8 points of piercing damage. Okay.
Wait, I think I can.
You
No,
should
you don't
only
get
get sneak attack
attack.
once per turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you don't get that till your next turn starts.
Oh, I was
Oh.
meaning the savage attacker.
Oh.
Or let me see what that is. Sorry, I don't remember.
Reroll
you can
damage.
reroll that. Yeah. That's what you're doing.
It's once per turn.
Oh, then
So
no.
I already did it last time, so this is still
Okay.
pretty much okay. Sorry.
He's in melee with you, Aaron. He's swinging the glaive at you.
Not the
He can
glaive.
cast a spell and make an attack.
Yes.
Oh.
He is a soul.
Sorry, he's not a player character.
Wow.
That's a 23 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah.
It's gonna mess up your pretty face, Aaron.
Probably gonna do a lot more than that.
He might.
You
That's
miss.
13 points of slashing damage. And 13 points of radiant damage.
Ow.
How you
Coming
looking?
for you, buddy.
I'm at 11.
Okay.
I'm coming for you.
That is Aurelius's turn. Renata, you're up.
Okay, she knows that he's a herald and
Yeah.
that these are celestial beings. Is she aware that they're resistant to necrotic or radiant? Is that like a knowledge that she might have?
Roll religion.
It's like I don't want to have to find out the hard way. 15.
You remember they are resistant to radiant, fire. They have true sight, dark vision, and they're immune to charm, exhaustion, and frighten.
What I'm not hearing? Okay. So she is going to, run up to help Aaron out here.
You're getting hit.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm glad. I miss. It's a 10.
Okay.
As you were.
Yeah, whatever. She is going to reach out with her left hand, which is significant to her, and she's just going to grab this guy's wrist, and she's going to try to cast Inflict Wounds on him.
On this guy?
On the captain, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
go for it.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Hold
No,
hands
just-
with me.
Just give me your hand.
This works. 14, that doesn't hit, does it?
14 does not hit, no.
I gotta re-roll. It's my last one. I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
Please work. Dirty 20.
That hits.
Inflict your wound.
I'm gonna inflict my wounds. So where she grips him, is I'm assuming he has armor on his arms.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then I won't flavor it. She'll just do the damage because you wouldn't be able to see it anyways.
Okay.
I feel
20.
like blood should like spray out from between
That's
the
good
apples, like,
damage.
anime
That's good
blood.
I
damage.
rolled pretty good. Whew.
Good damage.
And then, okay, I did that at second level, and I have a bonus action. I am going to yes. I am going to cast. Let me see. Mass Healing Word. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range regain hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Oh, I
2
need
people are
somebody-
good, but 1, 2, 3, 4 of us. That's more than nothing. So everybody down hit points gets 12 back.
Nice.
All right, definitely still in one-shot range, but
Oh,
maybe a
and
little
I
better.
get. What? I cast that at third level?
Second. So,
Mass Healing Words is a
third.
minimum of third, so that's 3 plus 2 for my beneficial healer thing. Oh, I'm already perked up.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Good.
That's it.
Guy, you're up.
Okay. Guy is going to pull out his rapier and stab at this pirate angel, this
Go for it.
sweet
Angel.
baby over here. Okay, so I'm at disadvantage
Yeah.
because I'm so eepy, but I add 3 to
Your attacks are not at disadvantage.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Ability checks.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually a big relief. Now if they would come through. Okay, so that's a 23 plus 3 is 26 to hit. That hit.
Yeah,
Well,
that-
actually, I
that-
don't know, because I rolled disadvantage and it would have just been straight. So I actually don't know which of these it is, but
It's the first die you rolled.
okay. So it would
That's
be
a 12.
plus 3, so 15, which is not enough.
15 misses, unfortunately.
I mean, that's fine.
Okay.
No, hang on. I'm thinking. Okay,
Sure.
I'm gonna.
You said it was fine. I'm just...
It is fine. I'm talking to myself. Okay, let's
do
do
as you must.
And it is not a disadvantage. So, 20 hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. This once again plus 3, so 14,
Max!
15, 16.
Yes!
So it's 17 damage, and I'm gonna roll one of my operations for an extra 6.
Okay.
22.
Nice.
And with that, I am going to push him. I'm going to put my foot on him and kick him 11 feet back.
Sparta
straight away
kick.
from me. That's right.
11
Okay.
feet, does he go over the edge?
He's flying.
I mean, he's flying. But
Damn.
I do clear space for Arya, which was kind of big
Yeah, that's fair.
idea. And... yeah, I'm just going to stay right here. That's my turn. Wait,
Oh.
no. Bonus action. I'm going to cast Healing Word on this nerd over here.
Okay. All right, you do that.
Look how offended he is.
Hang on.
Nerd!
Wait, you don't want this healing? You don't have to take
The
the
worst
healing.
thing is never been
Oh,
called.
oh, hold on.
Okay,
Turns
11
out he's a
more hit
huge nerd.
points.
All right.
Nice.
He's obviously too hot to be a nerd.
This celestial warrior, as you finish your turn casting Healing Word, moves up out of the fire.
That's fair.
Its warhammer raised as it gets into melee. It raises the warhammer above Arya's head, and then casts Spirit Guardians.
Damn it.
Any more counter spells? Yeah.
I was cooler when I countered the captain.
It's true.
The guy.
Woo! Why are there two?
I don't know.
Stop it, it's scaring me.
Let me just fix that somehow. Why is that happening?
The
Symbiosis.
power of friendship.
Why is this one the one? No, that's not the one I cast it from.
This is a shonen anime. Jesus.
I'm sorry. Well, deal with that. Here, I'll just do this. No, it's fine. Whatever. I need a wisdom saving throw from Arya, Guy, and Scythe.
Okay.
And I believe that's it. Nope, and Aaron.
Okay. Hold on.
Is this at disadvantage because I'm tired?
No,
Or is it just...
it's
okay.
just ability checks. Stop
Okay.
trying to get hurt.
Listen, I'm trying not to cheat.
No.
But I want
I rolled
to...
You're tired in real life, Echo.
I understand. Scythe, you fail. You take 14 points. Oh,
I'm good.
no, you take 18 points of radiant damage.
Hold on. I was
Yeah.
going to use Dark One's Own Luck. My one-time use to add
Okay.
a D10 in mine.
Yeah, I'm using a thing too.
Arya and Aaron, you both succeed.
Hang on.
Good rolling.
It's
Most
2D.
fail.
Which means you take half, so you take 9.
What's this? Where is it?
Does uncanny dodge?
No, it doesn't work on this.
That's evasion for Dex.
Scythe,
Yeah.
Scythe, did you fail?
I sure did.
Wait, how
Flash
many?
of genius.
It was 9, right?
9, yes.
I rolled 16. Is that a failure?
That's success.
Okay.
Does the 15 succeed? Because
Yes.
Slick got Flash of Genius did.
Flash of genius. Plus
Yeah,
5.
that succeeds. Hold on, I need to figure out how to turn off this. There we go. I got it. Okay.
Hooray.
Why didn't it do it this time? Hang on. There we go. I fixed
Further
it.
two.
You did.
All right. Sorry about the confusion. All right. So everybody took 9 points of radiant damage. As these spiritual pirates suddenly, like ghosts, are flashing through the field, slashing at you. Their blades made of entirely radiant energy, just harassing you in this field. It's not great. That's her turn. She's on a movement. Aaron, where do you?
All right. Oh, all right.
Your movement speed is halved whilst you're within this radius.
You know, call me crazy. I don't think I'm gonna I'm gonna move and take 3 opportunity attacks.
Noted.
I don't know that I would survive that particular barrage. Let's risky play. All right.
Mhm.
See the Spirit Guardians. Aaron, who's still real fucked up, is gonna try to turn and blast the man who casted the Spirit Guardians over there.
Okay, go
with
for it.
Eldritch.
You are at disadvantage because you're in
Eldritch.
melee.
Wait, the one that casts over here, right?
Right, but you're
Okay.
in
But
melee
you're
of
in
somebody
melee.
else.
Oh, that puts me at disadvantage for casting.
Yeah, because someone is
Yes.
trying to hit you in the face while you're trying to cast a spell.
Okay, hold on a second. What did I do? Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Derp. Okay. At disadvantage
A 12 misses, unfortunately.
for the first beam.
And the second hits.
Okay. Okay. Please roll good.
Oops. Sorry. That didn't happen.
9 points of
Nine.
damage. Okay.
And repelling blast, which I have been forgetting up until now, pushes him 10 feet back.
And I fail my concentration check as well.
Woo!
So that was the shortest Spirit Guardians
Oh
ever.
man, Aaron.
Aw, nicely done.
Aw. Very good.
I'm
I
very
like
happy
this
about
thing where everybody's just pushing people away from Ariana.
Yeah, girl, now fall back.
Question, because I remember you telling me, but I can't remember the rules. With a bonus action, can I take a potion of healing with a bonus action?
Yes.
that. But you have to
You
roll
just
for
have
it.
to roll it.
Okay. Alright, so use roll it, use ability.
2d4 plus 2. Go for it. You heal for 4.
Oh, he.
Not nothing.
She wants to speak.
Oh my God. Sorry.
Alright, that would be all Aaron is doing.
Okay. Scythe.
This is the coolest visual
Hi.
we've had.
So my glaive has 10-foot reach. Can I hit this guy?
He's
Is that
10
too
feet
far?
away.
Okay, I stab.
It's the power of friendship.
Do you reckless or are you
It is.
regular?
I'm stabbing with the power of friendship, or possibly with a glaive.
I just picture it going over my shoulder.
Friendship
That's my
glaive.
head
Yeah.
in jam.
Glaive up,
Glaive is
friendship.
like up in the air above your head, and then shoot.
Go ahead
See
and
if
make
I
an
actually
attack.
hit.
No.
No.
And as you miss, he also has a glaive. He's going to use his reaction to poke you
All right.
No.
No.
as he riposts.
There.
Natural
Fair
20.
cop.
Oh man.
She's made of adamantine.
Okay, I'm adamantine too.
Okay, he hits you. Hang on. That is 11 points of slashing and 14 points of
slashing?
radiant.
Ow.
Okay, so 19.
19, yes.
I'm gonna try again.
Go ahead.
God damn it. I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll that.
All right.
because I want to not.
It's
just be
disappointing.
effective.
Get this hit.
Right, 18.
That's better.
That hits.
Right. So 9 damages.
Okay. Accounted for.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to eat one of these potions of standard.
All right.
which is-
2d4 plus 2.
It's a standard, so wouldn't it be?
2d4 plus 2.
I'm going crazy. Okay. Womp womp. God damn it. If no.
You just have to make it to my turn and I can help.
It's next is this Celestial Warrior's turn. It raises its longsword. And spring! Next to you emerges a spiritual weapon.
What the fuck is happening?
They're fucking They're celestials. What do you want from me?
No, I'm talking. Sorry, I'm talking about this radius that appeared.
Oh, that's the range the spiritual weapon can have. I don't know why it
Oh.
made that template. I don't need this in my life.
It's like Echo. Good lord, what are you planning?
But as the spiritual weapon appears, Spring, it's going to try and hit you.
To be bonked?
To be bonked. That's a 26 to hit.
Bonks me.
That absolutely hits. That is 14 points of force damage.
Annoying.
Wonk.
Bonk.
And then it's going to swing it. You, Renata, because you're healing, and it's seen it.
Take spiritual weapon when I do it.
That's a 19 to hit, Renata.
Misses.
Okay. That's its turn. Use its bonus action to spiritual weapon. Arya, you're up.
Yes, hi. Hello.
Hello.
I am going to. Arya's gonna take one of her special arrows out of the sheath for the bonus +1, and she's going to shoot at the guy that is vexed.
Babe, could you
Okay.
run away, please?
Like,
like, maybe
get some
go-
distance, like down here.
Away from the fire and the angels that want to kill you. That bow's got so much range.
It does have a lot of range.
20. Not natural.
That hits.
Okay, and how do I do damage? I just add +1.
Yeah, you
If
do
I'm-
it with your brain.
Oh man.
You just say, you roll damage, then you say it, like, +1.
It has an additional one.
Hold on, let me roll another one.
Mm-hmm.
Just yelling.
6 + 5. Okay, so 9.
9 damage, okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to now apply sneak attack. I'm going to drop 1.
How many
dice.
d6 is your sneak attack?
It's 46.
Okay.
I'm going to drop 1d6 to Trip, and if he succeeds on a DC 16 dex.
Dex? Okay.
Yeah, dex. He's flying, so I imagine he's got a bunch of dex, but
That's a dirty 20.
okay. All right, that's fine. That's fine.
I love it.
He does get 11 sneak attack damage.
All right. He's not looking
and
good.
As he takes that damage, the guy next to him, he hears the grave calling him. Wails from the grave.
He's like, but I'm already.
2d6.
I'm
I
already
went to the
dead.
afterlife.
So the guy
4?
with the spiritual weapon takes 4. Yeah.
Okay, noted.
I'm going to move.
Does he make it safe though, Echo?
He's
Oh,
like,
spiritual
no,
weapons not
ghosts are
concentration.
spooky.
It's not
Fine.
concentration, it's just up.
I know.
I'm gonna move over towards here, and I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Okay.
Behind this bowl.
Yes. Nobody's gonna find me.
No one knows where I went.
All right, roll stealth.
Okay. Stealth, baby.
You're not hidden, but you're over there. Noted.
27.
They can't see me, baby.
You can't see me.
All right, it's now this Celestial Warrior's turn. It flies back up to you, guy, and is going to it's going to hit you or try. A 19 to hit.
That would hit me, but I'm gonna shield, please. Thank you.
Sure, it'll try again.
I said.
That is a 24 to hit.
That will hit me. I'm shield.
Yeah. Okay, that's the wrong die. I need to not do that.
Please don't do that to me.
That is 6 points of slashing.
Hmm?
And 12 points of radiant.
Okay. Select myself.
Use both attacks for that. Spring! You're in melee with a spiritual weapon.
Sure am in melee with a spiritual weapon. I don't like that. So, as I understand it, the way web works is I can web these two dudes to the side of the ship. Yes?
You can try, yeah.
Because going against, that's what we're going to be doing now, I think. I don't think I can get this dude too because it has to be attached to something, and I think it's going to be the outside, like the ship.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to web these two. I need a dex save 17 from them.
Okay. Hold on, they have advantage. The Captain Aurelius, the Herald, rolled a natural 20. The Angelic Warrior rolled a 13.
Okay.
Yes.
Angelic Warrior is webbed to the side of the ship and restrained. And I think for Spring, I think that like that looks very much like the spiders that they fought in the forest with this kind of like green, kind of like residue on
Ichor?
them. Yeah, green ichor. I'm gonna run away from the spiritual weapon because I don't like that. And I'm
You
gonna.
see the cleverly hidden Arya.
I do see
Just
that.
standing behind the mast.
Yeah. Good job.
She
Yeah,
definitely
Spring-
hid it from Spring.
Spring is very worried about this fire that is burning on the ship, but obviously can't do anything about that this moment, but would like to register her discontent.
Noted.
And is going to bonus action do her last defensive field to give herself 7 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
This Celestial Warrior's turn on this side of Aaron is going to attack Aaron.
That seems.
That's a 10 to hit. Yep, it's going to try again. That's what it would do. That's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, that is 9 points of slashing. And 11 points of radiant. That's it for that Celestial Warrior's turn. It's now Captain Aurelius' turn.
Yeah, I did chuckle for a reason.
You what?
I just felt like that chuckle was for a reason.
Okay. The captain is going to first. He's in the web. He's going to cast Spirit Guardians because that doesn't require worrying about restraint. Okay. As he casts Spirit Guardians. What? What does that mean? Hang on. Okay. There we go. I need a wisdom saving throw from everybody but Spring and Arya.
Oh, okay.
25.
You succeed.
I fail.
Also fail. That's a 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Scythe, Guy, and Aaron. You all take 23 points of radiant damage.
Genius to Guy, because that will get him into the passing zone. You get add a +5.
Oh, I feel so smart.
Okay.
Oh, I mean wise. Thank you.
Guy, you take 11 points
12?
of
11.
radiant damage.
That is better.
Aaron, you fall unconscious.
Yep.
The captain uses his attack to search your body.
Good thing it's the one who's hiding behind that pole who has it.
Violently, he searches your
Right?
body.
It's Arya who has it,
No,
right?
Spring has it.
No,
Spring has it.
she just has a coin.
Spring has it. Okay.
Actually,
No,
she
I-
doesn't even have the coin anymore.
She just dropped it.
That Spring is not getting into melee. This
Yeah.
is the fucking reason.
Yeah, he
You
did say
made a
take over
great
our
play.
corpses. He did say that.
Okay. Renata.
Okay. um, I am going to use a channel divinity here. I've been trying to
Renata,
parse
you
out
took
how
11,
this-
right?
Oh, sorry.
Cheater.
11. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyways. I'm going to use Preserve Life. I can restore 35 hit points amongst my team members, however I see fit. So I think I'm going to give 20 to Aaron, 10 to Scythe, and 5 to Guy.
Aw.
And then I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Healing Word at 2nd level on Aaron.
He's back.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm
That's
just
a
gonna
lot of
say,
healing.
you gotta get up. And you were
Come on,
going
buddy.
to get
You
back-
wanted this. Come on.
You're gonna get back 14.
So he gets 34 health in this
Damn.
round.
That's what I do. And I get 4 Healy's back just for being a lifey boy.
Job. Yes, yeah.
Yes. I didn't get one for the Channel Divinity because it doesn't have a spell level, so I assumed I didn't get any additional healing from that.
But what?
Yeah, Aaron, you have 34 hit points all of a sudden.
He's feeling you up as you come in. Wait, what?
What the fuck? Get out of there. I used my action, my bonus action. I'm gonna step back.
You step back?
I mean, they're gonna wail on me if I stay.
They're gonna
They're
wail
They're
on
gonna
you.
wail on you if you step back.
Yeah, but they have multiple hits if I stay. You know, like 1 to 2 hits.
Do what you gotta
each.
do.
Who knows? People could go down or something. I don't know.
I have ranged healing. I just picked you up.
It's true.
No, I know that. I'm saying maybe.
I'm just gonna jog over here.
All right, they both swing at you.
I'm protecting you.
The Angelic Warrior swings at disadvantage.
It's a calculated risk, but boy, am I bad at math.
That's a 17 to hit.
Miss.
The Herald swings at you. I don't think that's a miss. That's a 25 to hit. Yep.
It hits.
Okay. Glaive deals 9 points of slashing.
Ow.
And then... Oh, you lucky. 4 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
All right.
That's
Guy,
my turn.
it's your turn.
Okay. Man. Can I step out of these scary guardians?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh wait.
It
maybe
took
I
you
didn't-
10
Which
feet
one's
of
that
movement.
way? Okay.
Oh, wait. 5, 10, 15. Okay, I still could do that much.
Oh, if I hit him, I won't. But then I cast something. He's got. You know what? Okay, I'm just gonna attack. Yeah, that's right.
Which one's the one holding the Spirit Guardians?
Yeah, he's
The one with the
pretty-
little thing on his head. It's also
Oh,
not
yeah, that makes
concentration.
sense. Oh,
He's
it's
pretty
that
far
guy.
away from me.
The
Okay.
Spirit Guardians?
Oh, the Spirit Guardians is concentration, but is also still on his head.
Get. Or.
Honestly thought you had another counter spell.
Nope, that would be great, but nope.
That's a lot to hit.
Yeah, that
Okay.
totally hits.
Okay, so that's 12 whole points of damage. However, how's this guy looking? This guy is pretty fresh.
This one?
Yeah, the one
He's
I
not
just hit.
fresh at all.
Oh, how's he
He's
look after I
critically
stab him?
injured.
Okay, well then
Kill
I'm
him.
just gonna stab again at him.
Okay.
This is plus
Besides, did you
3.
take the 10 I healed you for?
It will come through eventually.
Yep.
Jesus.
I don't
Seven-
think I've
I
ever
was at
moused.
7, so yeah.
Oof.
You never moused? What?
I've never moused over a guy's picture to blow it up.
It's
Oh my
Leon.
god. It's such, I know, but
You-
it's just the most generic thumbs up pose.
Yeah.
Was
That's
that a
17?
14? 17
It's a-
hits.
Okay. And then another 14 damage.
As you stab him,
Yes.
the Celestial Warrior slumps to her knees and then disappears in a mist of glitter. Golden light that flashes away.
Not the
Leon's-
glitter.
stands for just a moment in like a
Final
bit of rain.
Fantasy.
He's like, now I feel conflicted about what I've just done, but okay.
Oh, they're bad angels.
um,
We the baddies?
No.
oh god, where do I want to go?
Mm,
I know, right?
it's kind of on you.
Yeah. There's a weapon behind me.
It doesn't take opportunity attacks, does it?
No,
No.
It's not a person.
it is not.
It can only move so
toy.
far.
A real sword?
I kind
Oh, a real sword? Oh.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay.
To intercept the
And-
next angel.
With my bonus action, I will again, and I
You cast
Right.
what?
healing word again
Okay.
to heal Scythe.
All right. Mr. Guy, this celestial warrior, flies up to you
Good roll.
Yep.
because it remembers how mean you were to her.
What? I just
Yay.
listen,
And
You
is-
kicked them in the chest.
Yeah, you kicked it right out of there.
that was me. That was
That's
the
a
guy.
that's a 19 point. That's a
Other guy.
25 to hit.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit me.
Yeah, I didn't look at the die before I started speaking. Okay.
Yeah. Side, did you take your 11 healing, please?
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
That is 12 points of slashing.
Okay.
And 15 points of radiant.
Ow. Oh, I'm unconscious.
Oh.
Stop it.
All right. The celestial warrior is going to search your pockets.
Oh. Ooh. I do not have what you're looking for.
Yeah,
Hold
clearly.
hands.
The celestial warrior moves to the next target.
At
No,
least they're not to kill.
No.
Has he been hurt?
no, they're not evil. They're chaotic.
Who? Has who been who?
The one that just moved. Has he been hurt?
Yeah.
He's hurt, right?
They've all been hurt.
I've been fighting them.
Yeah, they're all. No one's
No,
looking
I
Been
good.
fending them off.
I just don't know how bad. Okay.
You take a gander. They have some stab wounds. They're not quite half yet. It's your turn, Aaron.
No risk, no reward, right?
Right.
Love to hear
Anyone
that.
counters score.
Love to hear that from a player.
I can try to do it like I
The
can do an
monster-
immediately beneficial thing, or I could take a huge risk and set up for another beneficial thing that I might not survive to do.
That seems like
Trying to
easy
keep you
math.
up, man.
You're right, it is
What-
easy math. I'm gonna do
What
the
would
setup
Aaron
thing.
do?
Okay.
I'm gonna use my action to use my Pearl of Power to regain a Warlock spell slot.
Okay, you do that.
Okay. You don't have a Misty Step on you?
He didn't have a spell slot.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, I do now, but that wouldn't really set me up for anything.
Yeah.
No.
They'll never bet this. Poof.
30 feet away, like, aha! To be fair, they already know you don't have the thing they want, so they probably don't care. True.
I should probably just.
I mean, now
go
he's
check behind
up.
the
He's a
captain.
threat.
Just go behind the captain up over here.
Yeah, why is the
Snake
captain
guy.
helping us out here?
Snake guy.
The captain is like hiding behind the helm. He's not
Yeah.
fighting.
This is not
Oh,
your
That's
problem.
very wild.
Yeah, I see
They
him.
glorified his ship is on fire.
I remember I would be doing the same thing.
Yeah,
These
we did do
fuckers
that.
and- I don't know these guys.
He's probably hoping they find it on our corpses quickly, so he can put his ship out.
Basically.
I am-
Yeah.
Is that your
really
turn,
don't
Aaron?
wanna do this, 'cause I'm gonna get fucked up. I'm gonna have to use my spell slot to Misty Step away. No, because then Scythe is gonna get.
They can come right
murdered.
back up to you.
I
They,
know.
yeah, they do have feet.
Like 30 feet isn't that.
All right, I'll risk death. Maybe bring me back up, and I can do
mean-
it. Fuck it. You know what? I'm good. I'll pass right there.
No.
You finish your
shouldn't
turn
have
there.
risked
Please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
that. No.
I should what? I'm not moving. I'm gonna get.
You're in a
opportunity
spirit guardians. I need a wisdom
No, I
saving
know.
throw.
Somebody said don't pass. There's nothing else I can do. I'm not.
Oh, then you
missing-
should maybe Misty Step if you're gonna take. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'm
Might need
gonna.
to play.
No.
You're gonna eat it?
I respect you
I'm
so
gonna
much.
Really try to eat it.
Whole
You succeed.
22 on the save.
Ooh.
Okay. You take 13 points of radiant damage halved, so you take 6.
Okay.
Scythe, it's your turn.
I also ain't leaving Scythe.
I'm gonna move.
Scythe leaves you immediately.
And she runs away. I'm here with you today. Where'd you go?
I'm right here. I'm exactly the same distance from you that I was.
It's a joke.
I know.
I'm bad at those. That does
That's
take
true.
like all of them. Because it involved moving through the Spirit Guardian.
Get him,
Uh-huh.
Scythe.
And now I stab.
All right.
Stab at thee.
Maybe. Okay.
You could do it.
But now both of these are within 5 feet of me, so you would have it. So anybody but me has. It doesn't matter. Anyway.
Suspense is killing me, so.
Sorry, I was having a. I'm having an issue.
Stop that.
Have you considered
23
Kamala?
hits.
Woo!
Damn it.
Yes! Max! So
16
16!
Images.
Fuck yeah.
16.
And he's spirit guarding.
He is Spirit Guardian. Hold on.
Guarding.
Yeah.
Guarding.
He fails the concentration.
Yes! Oh, thank God!
Yeah, that helps.
And
My pulse, guys.
Oh, I know.
do it again.
For the flavor, I hope I survive and manage to kill this captain the way I plan on it.
Good.
Scythe is doing. I don't know if you. I don't know if he will. Go ahead.
Knock the shit out of this.
Get him!
Yeah. Oh,
8. Okay.
shit.
Hey, still
8
some-
damages.
All right. He's
So
looking
that
really
is
bad.
my- and I'm just gonna shotgun another standard healing potion real quick.
Okay.
Arya, I'm gonna get Guy up. Do some damage.
Sorry. 2d4 plus.
Please do. My death saves are -3.
I'm gonna get you. That's my job in this group.
Okay. It
There's
is
one job
now
on this
this
ship.
She's a
Celestial
gambler's-
Warrior's turn.
It's
I'm
Blade.
gonna make you work at that Juggernaut. I'm gonna be honest.
This spiritual weapon moves
No.
to here.
I'm hidden.
Hey,
But I'm hidden.
and as it does, it's gonna bop you, Arya.
I'm hidden.
No, you're
I feel
not.
like this is
You're super
this is
not.
Arya right now, just like
Shocked Pikachu face. That's a 22 to hit.
It is.
Yeah. You take 12 points of force damage.
Oh my god. Best spiritual weapon
Uncanny
hit.
dodge. So 6.
So 6. Okay. The Celestial Warrior does not bother breaking the web. Arya or not? I'm gonna roll to see who it goes for.
Arya's behind a pole.
You
As
guys.
far as line of sight goes.
Yeah. The thing she's not. She's out in the open, you guys.
It's in the way, though.
It's literally not. It's literally not.
What if I spend an inspiration to retcon? that
The
she hit-
size of the mast? No.
I'm fucking with you.
Okay, well, it's going for Arya because they rolled a 2.
something that every guy wants to do. Spend inspiration to retcon the size of the mask.
While I'm unconscious.
Ugh.
Like, that's the important thing.
Okay.
Oh.
It's gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
No.
Shit.
Yeah.
Don't you guide her.
Or
Bolt
bolter.
her.
Don't you bolt her? It is a disadvantage. That's a natural 20. Hang on.
Hey.
At disadvantage.
Okay, that's a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, that's better.
I'm pretty sure that it's
Yes.
unless.
I'm just trying to determine if I make him reroll with inspiration.
No.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Fine.
You're okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is rolls really well.
Everyone's like, well,
Unless
unless.
you're not okay.
Hang on.
You'll be fine.
Behind it. Get rid of that. And all right.
That's a lot of dice, guys. Excuse me.
5, 11, 16, 19, 23,
Oh, oof.
27 points of radiant damage.
Ow.
And the next attack on you has advantage. Are you still up?
Yeah.
Good shit. Okay.
Good shit.
Aria.
Oof, ouch.
Oh my god, you're barely up. Okay. I thought you had more health than that.
To be honest, when you uncanny
did.
dodged the thing, I was gonna be like, no, save it. But
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the fucking herald with
Yeah.
advantage.
Okay, go for it.
Get him.
What, the pole?
shoot
Yeah, the
around
pole's
it
in
and
the way.
The pole's in the way.
curve
You don't
around
have
the
line of
pole.
sight around the pole.
What are we
It's like
playing?
a pencil.
Pathfinder?
I can't see him.
25
He's
to
gone
hit.
from my sight.
25 hits.
You
Yes.
crit the pole.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Roll.
Okay,
Same
11.
thing.
11 to hit.
And sneak attack?
Yeah. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to point. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna roll all 4.
Dump it.
Kill it.
Dump it. All 6s.
14.
So 24 total?
24
roll.
total.
All of you see
Damn it.
suddenly
But yes.
like a bubble burst over the captain.
Aurelis,
He
right?
remains
Not-
standing. Yeah, Aurelius. Captain Aurelius.
Oh, he had
the
like a
Herald.
death ward or something.
He had
Is that
something.
what it-
Oh, I didn't see it because I'm a.
And then the guy who fucking guided bolt me, he's gonna hear some shit.
This fucking guy.
This fucking angel baby.
8 points of damage? Yeah, okay.
Necrotic damage, yeah.
All right.
Ew.
So does the herald look like rough?
He looks really
he took
fucked
that
up.
damage, but like he got back, you know.
Like
he
maybe
got it.
he's at 1 hit point.
Like maybe. Might be.
because he has death ward.
Any movement, are you?
It doesn't have opportunity attack. You can leave it.
Hide on the other side of the pole.
On the other side of the pole.
In the front where everyone can see you.
Maybe lay on a step, like horizontally.
Plank,
I'll never
like
know
you're
it's
another stair.
Um,
That'd be amazing.
Hide behind the
Yeah.
captain.
she moves a little bit. Just a
Be
little
the
bit.
wheel. Just
Okay.
be the wheel.
Arms out.
All right, Spring. It's your turn.
Spring sees the magical bubble burst over the captain and cocks her repeating shot and looks him dead in the eye and shoots him.
Get him.
She wanted to give him the amulet.
I will take her repeating shot.
22.
Woo!
22 to hit.
Yep.
He's
I
going to
reflex.
use a reaction to parry and try and reduce this by a d8.
Parry a bullet.
You can parry anything.
That's badass right there, though. If you think about it.
He raises the glaive to try to stop the shot. And I rolled a 5. So it was a 21.
man.
You beat him. He had 1 hit point.
He did.
How do you do this?
I'm gonna look at everybody else and I thought this was a bad idea.
Just finishes him off.
Just shoot him directly. Like, I mean, he's got armor. Like, I think she's gonna like go to whatever squishy, like whatever kind of place has been worn away in the armor.
That hasn't
By,
happened.
you know, like,
It's his
I-
face.
like,
You can shoot him in the
yeah,
face.
Get him in the face.
You're shooting him in the face.
It'll be directly his forehead. Then it'll just be like, and it'll be like she's looking at him, but she's like so annoyed. She's like, we gotta stop this fire.
Spring has the whole time cared more about the fire than these angels.
there's more enemies on the field, and she's like, all right, we gotta go. Save the goddamn ship.
You shoot him in the face. The bolt slams into his head, and immediately you watch as almost like an echo of golden light out the back of him. And he looks at you and the rest of you. Varian knows you now. He will not let this go lightly. And as he begins to basically dissipate into golden light, so do the other Celestial Warriors.
Yes!
As they do, you watch as the King's Wake, this fleet of golden ships, slowly begin to turn. While you have won the fight this day, you get the feeling it's not over. And then, Spring, in that same moment, your left hand, which is on the weapon, a piece of paper is crumpled up against your fingertips against the weapon.
I think he was blocking.
Hey, I'm dying. P.S. Hello.
Yeah, I would
Hi.
love to provide some healing if at all possible.
Go ahead. The boat is also on fire.
How much is your maximum hit points, Guy? It matters.
57?
Okay, so I can't heal you by that. I'll heal you for... I'm going to use my last channel divinity to do preserve life again. I will give you 25 back, and I have 10 left. I'm going to give it to... Who's hurt? Arya. Arya gets the other 10.
Thank you.
Does anybody have create water? Anybody? Anybody got a way to put a fire out easily?
Nope, get a bucket.
Spring is gonna fiddle with her multi-tool so she can control flame, and she can only do it 5 feet at a time, but she sure is gonna have to fucking do it.
Now that the fight... Yeah, you start
Vacuum
doing
it
that.
up,
Now as
basically.
that starts happening, the captain runs down off the helm, and he, like, calls up to Albie, "Start channeling from the bilge. We have a vessel to save." And the Kenku, like, suddenly appears as it's climbing down the mast, and they also begin pulling water up from below decks. The ballast that keeps the ship upright is being used to put out the fire as well.
Aaron is leaning on the side, like the one arm, like half crumpled, like just
Did
don't let me
we-
fall.
We won, I guess?
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
For now.
Something. We
Great.
won the ire of a god, I guess.
Did Perch ever get back to us? Damn.
Yeah.
What does it say? Do not
That was-
engage.
What does it say?
You read the note, and it says from Persh, "Don't relinquish the relic at all costs."
What did it say there, Spring? Hey, Spring, what did the note say?
Keep it.
It said keep what exactly? Was it keep the note, keep the ship? Can you elaborate for me a little bit, please?
Aaron, I think your point has been made.
You didn't
I would-
know I was gonna say that.
I would just like to
Spring is-
say, Spring.
Spring is gonna walk up to you, Aaron, is going to shove the note on your chest, and is going to whirl around and get back to saving the ship.
The instant the note
Does
is
not
pressed
fucking care about this.
against his chest, you all hear resounding across the horizon
What did you do?
twice.
Um,
3 times.
This is probably symbolic, but Arya is gonna take, if she can, the flag and the compass and the coin, and dump
4
them into.
times.
But we gotta. Is there wind? Or are we still?
And 5.
How many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. It's fine.
Arya's gonna. It's probably symbolic, but Arya's gonna, if she can take the flag and compass from you, Renata, or whoever has it now that they found in the box with the coin. She's gonna take all that and the coin, pick it up from the deck, and like dump it into the ocean.
That's probably fair. Can I say one thing to Spring? As she's working?
If you want, she's probably not going to talk back.
No, and Renata can gauge her mood. She'll just say, they're not the only ones with a gut on their side. That's all.
And care what gods are on our side. Care whether or not we live. That's
Well.
what I care about. Apparently, that's not really what you always care about, considering that you wanted us to fight that fight.
You're right. You're right,
Is there
Spring.
anything worth dying for?
Guy just gets up and hugs Arya.
Oh.
I'll look
There
at Scythe and be like, did I almost die?
I do think there are things worth dying for, but I'm not going to share them, what I think about those things, with you, Warlock, considering your the ability that you have to make good decisions with your life.
You don't know the first thing about my life.
Yeah,
Hold
and
fast
you're-
or hold nothing.
Whatever he said.
Mhm.
You know, there's a depth to people that maybe you can't understand because you're so focused on figuring out the surface.
I'm
You
not
should think
ready to
about
die.
that.
I actually agree with Albie.
Hold fast or
Hold
hold
fast or
nothing.
hold nothing. If we hadn't had that fight and we'd yielded up the relic, we don't know what would have happened. But I prefer to stand than to fold. So
Smart man. Shame they don't live long.
Either way, it's
That
done. So
It is.
yes.
we move on.
That last part was probably just a saying, right?
Yes. Just a saying. We should get off the ocean soon.
He, like, you say that, and Albie looks at you. Ain't my ship, ain't my grave.
Huh? It's a very wise bird.
You know,
As
What's the
they repeat what they.
I just picture me limping
when you
down
start
below
saying
Texas.
that, the Kenku looks at you and points, guy, and he says, "Last breath, make it count."
Guy just puts his
Oh.
hands up. He's like, never mind.
I just picture
Uh,
myself limping below deck with Scythe and being like, did I at least look cool? Like,
So cool.
You look a lot cooler if you like worked to put the ship out so we could leave.
The ship is out.
right?
The ship is
out.
out
Okay.
already.
We
It
didn't
didn't-
start talking until the ship was out of
No.
danger.
Yeah, there was nothing.
No,
like
I don't
that,
believe
dude.
that for a fucking second.
No, Aaron would help put the ship out.
Your guys'
I thought that was
efforts
implied.
was very
That I
brief. It didn't take long to put the ship out. It was just the prow of the ship, and believe it or not,
Mhm.
ships are pretty good at not being on fire for very long.
Yeah, you kind of plan for that, I think.
There's lots of wax, and there's lots of, like, sealant and stuff that keeps ships from burning. It's actually pretty hard to get a ship to burn unless you light the ammo cache on fire.
Cast a fireball on it.
More than one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes work. That being said,
Burn away the top.
really all it takes, especially if the fire is isolated, is a concerted effort to put it out, which you did. So good enough. And with that, as you guys kind of remunerate as to what just happened, that is where we're going to call tonight's session. So, let me go ahead and pull up the splash. Busy day. It's like 1 in the afternoon. All right. As we get here to the end of the session, I want to thank you all for playing with me. I hope you had a good time. And before we go any farther, we must now get to the player's vote for inspiration.
Yes, help. Vote for Guy.
We're going to start at the top with Gem. Meg, who did something you liked?
Oh, why is it always me?
Because your name begins with a G. You did this.
I'm changing my name.
You could flip it around.
Yeah. Be like,
Good. I'm gonna go for Spring. 'Cause Spring was right. And, I don't think people appreciate that enough. That she's just living her life. She has a lot of logic, and I appreciate that.
Mhm.
Okay. Next, Hellfrog.
I'm
You just cut out.
You said I vote and then nothing.
yeah, I did that to set you all fighting against you. I'm voting for Renata.
Oh, that's me!
Yeah, that's you. I don't know. I liked that she's incredibly unhinged as a mercenary, going, some things we're dying for. Like, what? We have no stake in this at all, but okay. Like, my destiny. It's very pure and very dangerous and very unhinged.
Oh, yes. Well, thank you.
All right. Pen.
Oh, there was a moment that just destroyed me, and it was, the gold coin comes out, the pirate ships emerge, and Arya just says quietly, I have a confession to make.
that was so funny.
And that she owned it. Like, anyone would have been just like, wow, weird coincidence, and just not, like, owned it at all. But she admitted it, and it was just, like, comedy gold, the timing. So, Arya. Because that was
Okay.
beautiful.
Next, Emily.
To give it to Arya for a similar reason. I thought it was a very baller, roguish move to take the holy symbol gold thing in the first place before you even knew it was gold. I thought that
Even
was
knowing.
awesome. Yeah, that A+. It set us up for a very cool reveal. Loved it. Also showed us some stuff about Arya. Excellent.
All right. Rise.
Tough. Everybody did cool stuff today. I don't know. Weird. I based it off instinct. That weirdly enough, the kind of moment at the end. Actually, I'm not because she's my in-game bestie, but I want to actually give it to Scythe because I like that little moment at the end, agreeing with Elby. Just kind of a little depth that I wasn't expecting at that moment. I did not expect like a depth-based comment that kind of was like I was sitting over here. I was like, wow, all right. Wow, that's really, that's good. Damn.
She doesn't say much, but what she says is golden.
I was like, damn, that was poignant, and that's the kind of stuff that I love in this game, so I'm going that route.
All right. Last but not least, Sal.
It's hard because pretty much everyone did something cool tonight. But in this particular occasion, I'm gonna go with Guy because Valfrog did the funny thing last, and so does the thing that I remember as we're doing,
What did I do?
which was the hands up moment with Elby at the end.
It's basically like, I'll cut you. Oh, fuck, sorry.
Listen,
Whoa, jeez.
I concede.
Funny.
Don't hurt me.
All right. As we come to the end of the session, Meg, you run away with it. Well done.
Yeah.
You guys had a great time running for you, and I hope you guys had fun too. To those of you who are at home or at work watching, hi Pen, hi class, hi Emily, hi everybody else. We love you
Love you,
all, and I wish
Hi.
you a good night.